Good evening. Welcome back to Mik'd Up. Today's Monday, July 18th. I got the date right without looking at it. How about that? Big day. We're brought to you by Sterling Automotive. I was actually at Sterling today.
Oh.
Getting a new car for the wifey.
You go, boy.
Going back and forth through a couple things.
You go, boy.
Big decisions. For her.
Yeah, they're just very easy.
Yeah, tough decisions. She has every decision is a tough.
Everybody has an opinion.
No. Every decision is a tough decision. No easy decisions in our
Well,
household.
this is a lifelong decision, you know? You
No,
make
lifelong? It's not lifelong.
Three years feels like
It's a 3 or 4 year decision. Once the
Yeah.
kids come in, she can outgrow the car, we sell the car, and that's how it works.
Mikey's adamant about it. Just get a van now.
No vans. Hey, I tell you what, the Wagoneer is nice.
Nice.
We're not getting that though. Okay. Big weekend. Big show. Big
What about the
show.
Odyssey?
Oh,
Murdered out.
definitely not. I mean, we're not a minivan family. I'm fighting that.
We're
I'll
just
get
not.
a Sprinter van before I get a minivan.
I mean, that's what you want, though. You want like 15 kids, 20 kids?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I
He's
wanna-
going to
I wanna
fill you would fill up
it.
Rivers.
I
Yeah.
want to fill up Rivers this thing. Big day of sports. MLB draft still going on. LSU had a little bit of a hit in the draft as far as recruits. I think it's kind of what Jay anticipated. I think he understood who he probably was going to lose, who he didn't lose. Chase Short took his name out of the draft. That's a big get for LSU. Gavin Guidry has not gotten drafted. I assume he's coming to campus. That's another big get for LSU. You have a bunch of other guys who signed that got drafted that are probably going to sign that you probably anticipated signing. Shout out to Jacob Berry, 6th overall to the Marlins. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Kate Doty, 74th? 6th?
4? I thought it was 6 or 8.
70-something overall to Toronto. 77? 76?
24th?
70-ish.
70-ish
Somewhere in
to
there.
the
We know.
Toronto Blue Jays. Going to go and reunite, but be with an LSU guy and our boy Kevin Gosman, who is in town for the All-Star break.
Which is shocking.
Which is shocking. It is bullshit, to be honest with you. He should be in the All-Star game. But we're going to talk a little bit more about the draft, talk about who LSU has coming in, who I think is going to stay here. I think most of the guys gotten drafted are probably going to sign. There's one guy I think maybe can come back or can still be here. I don't know. Paulie G said he's coming back. That's a huge get. SEC Media Days are going on right now. Brian Kelly gets on the stand, talks about, sounds great. First time in a long time LSU's had a guy in SEC Media Day where he's not giving out a bunch of funny sound bites, which I appreciate. We'll get into that just a little bit. You have the home run derby tonight. Oops.
Big fumble fingers from you today.
No, that was not my fault. The
Well,
bat was not my fault.
show him the bat. J. Mitch, if you don't mind.
I don't know whose fault it was, but the bat didn't get any breaks if you can kind
I don't
of
think
get
you
a
can see
good
it.
look
I
at
think you
it.
can
Oh,
see
you
it.
can see it. Oh, you can see it.
Mikey had a little fit.
Yeah, the
He
bat
have
didn't
his
get too many
coffee.
breaks on this.
He didn't have any coffee yet, and then he decided to throw a little hissy fit.
I got frustrated, okay?
Yeah,
I got frustrated. Gave a little bat toss.
he did.
Nothing broke. Got a little scuff. Gives him some character. But
It's game ready now.
It's game ready now.
Nah.
You have to break it a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit about the media days, talk about what to expect. Obviously everybody wants to talk about football. But you have the home run derby going on tonight. We talked about guys that we want to bet. I need to put my bet in before. I like Soto. I do like Juan Soto. Plus 450 to win it. We are discussing if we think there's going to be a home run hit over 495 feet today. I say yes.
I say yes.
I say yes, too.
Yes.
I just don't know. It's look, Dodger Stadium at night.
It's tough at night,
Doesn't
but I
fly
say
as
yes.
much. But listen, I think MLB knows that. I think MLB wants to see hit balls hit really far. Like, these balls are wound a little bit tighter.
Freezer balls.
They're freezered a little bit. They're a little harder. They're gonna fly. Also have the over on the amount of home runs hit, which is what 254.5. I think they hit 255 homers today as a
Ground rule double doesn't count.
I'm going
as a
over,
half.
too.
No.
I'm going over on that.
Over.
I did over.
Listen,
yeah, these
dude.
are all the bets that I
I'm
was
taking over
talking.
on that.
It's like the MLB, the NBA All-Star game. Like,
Put on
bet
a
the
show.
over on points because they don't want the they want it to be a show, right? Like, and this is the one thing in baseball they can control. They can't control the amount of runs scored in the All-Star game because it's baseball and you're facing one pitcher every inning and you know how hard that is. When it's Johnny Holstaff and you throw every bullpen guy gets an inning, you can't really get a routine and a rhythm or whatever. So, whatever. Kershaw gets to start. It's in his home stadium. That's great. McClanahan from the Rays gets to start. He's been nasty. He may mess up my futures for Gosman to win the Cy Young, but hopefully he comes back down to earth a little bit in the second half and Gosman stays hot, which crazy to me. Gosman has a 2.84 ERA and he's not in the All-Star game.
Even after the replacements.
How does that happen?
That's crazy.
How does that happen?
Especially when you start the year.
Aaron Nola too. Aaron should be.
Especially when you start the year with as much pub as he got. Like, it's not like he just fell off the cliff.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy.
If you're a golf fan, which I am, this weekend was electric. This Sunday golf was so. Now it hurt me.
Sorry.
It helped Lloyd. Hurt me. I needed Rory to win.
Lloyd wasn't very sincere with that. Sorry, by the way.
No, he wasn't. He don't care.
I hope it goes well.
Add plus. Did not. It did not go well. Add him at plus 900. He did not win. Lloyd, would you have Cam Smith at?
Oh, I don't know. It was $2 to win $60 though, and
That's great.
But
of course, you bet $2.
Yeah, that's where I started to feel bad. I was like,
I wish you'd have flipped it. I wish I would have bet the amount I'll bet on that.
Right, but that's where I felt. But like Mikey probably put down more money and would win more money, but that's not even a unit play. That's like a.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Because I bet on like 8 people.
So
if
if one of them wins, you get all your money back. Plus
right,
more.
So I was trying to kind of divvy it up to the point where, all right, let me make sure there's no diminishing returns here. That I make sure I win money on the back end if one of these players.
Yeah,
hits.
but here's the deal: if one of them hits and you bet more money, you're never going to have diminishing returns because the amount of money that you win is going to be more than you bet.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, the $60 really moved the needle for you?
Hell yes, it's a paycheck.
No. It moves the needle because you won, but that's
a dinner with you over the weekend.
But I will say this: Rory did not lose. He just didn't go out and get it. Cam Smith went out.
You're such a liar.
Got it.
I see that car you're driving out there. You're such a liar.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
I boosted it. Still no tax titles or tags on that thing.
Really? No, you got it. No, I got it hooked up. You got insurance.
That's right. Sterling Automotive.
That's not insurance. That's a car dealership.
They'll take care of me on the back end.
But Rory did not lose the tournament to me. Cam Smith just went out and got it. I mean, Cam Smith made, 6 straight birdies? And his putting was, Rory had 36 putts in the round, which is 2 a hole. If I have 36 putts per 18, I am ecstatic. I'm shooting the best round of my life. Cam Smith had 21 putts.
That's putting the eyeballs.
That is unheard of. That's why he won.
And that's his calling card. That's his biggest gift.
Also, the other Cam
put a little squeeze on him.
He made the eagle on 18. I'm like, oh my God. But then he, of course, just gets it right close to it. And now he's like, it's a 4-footer. But a little pressure.
But that's what I'm saying. He would rather not see that happen.
Right.
No, I have to make. That was a must make.
And
then you have Rory standing in the fairway, and he's like, I have to chip this in. And of course, he gets a little adrenaline boost, tries to jar it instead of kind of run it up, goes past the hole.
He tries to dunk it.
Yeah, that's what that's just what happens. Yeah. But tough for Rory because I did want to see him win because he's been playing well.
He's playing really well.
But he just doesn't have that little bit of, if you're going to be one of the greats.
You have to putt. You have to be able to make those putts.
And that's what it's always has failed him.
Right.
And if but he just never really feels like he can close anything out. Is the thing. Like Rory they should be terrified of Rory being in the final group, and instead it doesn't feel like anybody's really scared of him.
No, I agree. I mean, look, he's got firepower. His best club is his driver. He's great everywhere. It looks like his swing looks.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Just
can't putt.
Doesn't putt. Last minute addition to the show, we do have.
He buried the lead.
I did bury the lead. I did that on purpose. Eric Reyzelman, recently drafted in 5th round by the New York Yankees. He is coming on the show, not in person, via video call at 6:30. So we got about 19 minutes of hanging out with us before he gets on. I'm sure he has a little post-draft celebration with his family. Thankfully, he's out in California, a couple hours behind us. He's been so gracious
with his
time to come on here. Friend of the show's, friend of ours. I'm looking forward to it. Getting drafted in the 5th round as a closer, is pretty good. Now, I don't know if their plans for him is to be a starter, but being a 5th round, being a reliever and getting drafted in the 5th round, it's pretty good. You don't really get drafted that high as a reliever in college, unless they anticipate you becoming a starter. And he may be. Maybe that's what they want him to do. But being drafted in the 5th round, I think that's a pretty good spot for him to go.
Not only that, I mean, he was a reliever in college, and being predominantly a fastball guy, like
right.
a very large amount of it shows a lot too, because that says a lot too.
Well, and I think that goes into the analytics of baseball now.
Yeah.
Right? Like they look at his fastball, they probably love his spin rate, they probably like
No, they do, but you can't get to the big leagues with one pitch.
No.
And
right.
I'm not saying that that's all he's going to do,
but it's
but
easier to teach this than teach that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easier to teach the ride. It's easier to teach the breaking ball than to teach the ride on the fastball. So I think that's part of it. If they do want him to be a starter, maybe they feel like they can teach him.
I agree. My only point to it is like you usually see that situation, like you said, with starters and with relievers. You usually see that situation, a guy drafted that high as a starter, thinking like, hey, we can move him to the bullpen, blah 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 blah. But when someone who was a predominantly like just fastball guy as a reliever in college to still get drafted that high says a lot.
K. Doty's 78th.
8th. So you was either 6 or 8.
Yeah, you're there. Even numbers. I messed up. I was on even. I said 74th, I think.
Tried to give him some. There's nothing wrong with that.
I said a lot of different things.
He a hell of an agent.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't
he was like 64th or 78th, whatever. What do you?
It was 78 because Tucker Tillman was 77 right in front.
That's right. That's what that was confusing. I knew they were back to back. That's so Tucker. That's two LSU commit, LSU
player.
Both to the Blue Jays.
Both to the Blue Jays. That's kind of crazy, actually. Back to back.
Toronto's stacking talent.
They're trying to. I mean, that's what happens in the draft. Like everybody looks at what you got, and you look at who you draft, and everybody's got all these, expectations, which it should be. There should be expectations, and you should be excited about all of these things. But there's a lot that goes on. It's hard to make it to the big leagues. I think Cade has a really good chance to make it to the big leagues. I think that he's got a lot more in there that he hasn't tapped into yet. I think he started to tap it into this year offensively. I think he's going to continue to do that.
I feel like that's a good club, too, for the development of them, too. I think they do a pretty good job over there, or at least from what I've heard. So.
Me too. And he's going to be able to get the opportunity to develop and, be in a good position. I think that's good for him. But I don't know, man. I think the draft treated LSU pretty well today, or so far.
Yeah,
Gavin Drew's coming. That's a huge get.
Didn't make out like bandits, but didn't get.
I think it's what we anticipated.
The cupboard wasn't wiped clean.
I think one of the big gets was Gervais coming back.
Yeah.
And Chase Shores.
Right? But we weren't sure about Chase Shore. He was going to get drafted high enough to leave anyway. That was one of the ones that you had talked about maybe coming here, him and Gavin. But I think we all thought Gervais was going to get drafted high enough, especially after what he did in the Cape. I mean, he was throwing pretty well in the Cape this summer. You just assumed that he was going to get enough money or drafted high enough to go. He announced he's coming back. That's a huge get.
Do you think that was on? Obviously, we had Jay Johnson on. He goes through the list of the players that he's like, I have it right here of like who he thought was going to be able to maybe. I don't know if it was all high school kids.
He may have been on the fence.
Yeah, but I wonder if he thought that Paulie G was on like, oh, this is surprising to be able to get him back because you have a.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
But again,
just to get a guy that's been through like the first year, it's like, all right, now I have guys that went through.
And here's the only reason why I say he maybe was on the. He probably had the definitely gone, definitely coming, maybe list. He probably had Paul on the maybe list for the simple fact that this was his first year pitching in a high level situation in a high competition league, right? And he threw well, and he had really good moments. And I thought maybe these guys were like, okay, I can see what he's got, but, they may have looked at some of the analytics and maybe they didn't like some of the numbers and the spin, whatever it was. I thought maybe he was going to have to show it to me again.
Well, now he gets to come back with a brand new pitching coach that's from the obviously from Major League Baseball. That's going to be like, do this, this, and this. And that probably was maybe a deciding factor a little bit of I can come back and I can improve my draft stock to be much higher if I get to work with this guy. No shame on the previous pitching coach, but just somebody that's been through the major league.
Well, and here's the deal. As a reliever, we talked about earlier with Reyzelman, as a reliever, you can be a senior and be in the big leagues in a year and a half. Right? Like, even though you may not get this, my agent and a lot of agents will tell you this, you don't make your money in the draft, you make your money in the big leagues. Now, obviously, you want the signing bonus and you want to make the big money early on, but you're going to make your money by getting to the big leagues, right? Like, don't get caught up on the amount of money you did or did not sign for out the draft. If you're coming out as a junior or senior, get caught up in, okay, I want to make it to the big leagues and I want to be in the big leagues for a really long time. Now, it's very hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy. But I think he comes back. He has another really good year. He gets drafted. Let's say he gets drafted in the 5th, 6th round next year, and he signs. He's one of those guys that, like, hey, he goes up there and he shoves in A-ball, shoves in AA, shoves in AAA. Like, he has a chance to move up quickly through the ranks based off of his size and his developmental skills. And, I mean, he just still kind of raw as a pitcher, right? Like, he's still learning himself. And I think that's going to go a long way next year after another year of his belt, under his belt in the SEC. Well, he'll be even better here.
Well, also, like, this year he pitched a lot, but next year you got to think without Reyzelman being there, he's going to be the go-to closer, you know, on the weekends. Maybe he'll get more, like...
No, he'll be the closer.
He'll be the closer. Like, he won't have anybody competing with him for saves or anything. He'll be in those situations. Being, like Lloyd, like you said, like, he's been in the fire. He pitched us in the regional. He'll be Jay's guy to go finish the game.
And I think that means something. Like, to be able to be like, all right, I'm bringing it. Like, I know at least, like, because you bring, whenever you look at how baseball is trending and you bring in people from transfer portal, you're bringing in guys that, especially like Jay's recruiting, like guys that he depends on a little bit that he might have to use as freshmen in tight spots. He's like, all right, at least I got one guy back that I can, like, he's going to have Coop back. He's going to have him back. He's like, you might see that slow trot back to the dugout. I mean, back to the pitcher's mound a little bit more than he thought, but that's because he knows he's got guys back there on the back and he can trust.
No doubt, which is huge.
Which is huge, especially because he's coming on Wednesday.
What?
Paulie G.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jay. I was like,
no. I mean, he can.
You texting Jay on the side?
And his wife.
Behind with that? Whoa.
What?
Josh, she told me to.
Okay, there you go. Good catch.
We're all friends here.
Jay is listening. He's not gonna like you.
No, I don't think he is.
But
you're a mess.
Let's look at the starters.
But we can always clip it.
Starters were
cut that.
Starters were the weaklings, right? You get Thatcher Hurd, big time transfer. You get Christian Little. Everybody agree that he has super potential. You get Ty Floyd back. And you have Grant Taylor, who I think people are going to sleep on Grant Taylor. Grant Taylor has the chance to be the best at all of them. And I don't think people realize that. This guy we already have on campus. He's been really good this summer. He throws really hard. And talk about having the development, having the guy to develop you. Like, can't ask for much more. Then you got Paulie G returning. Like, you have a deep staff, right? Last year it was, we're really good in the pen, not so much in the starters. Now I feel like you have a pretty good combination of both. And obviously the offense is going to be what it is. You know, it's going to be really good. So it's exciting stuff. Exciting stuff.
Got a couple.
Chase Shore's coming in too. He's 6'8".
I was about to say, we had a question in the chat. Ask Mikey early. We usually do it on Wednesday. Ask Mikey and Mitch. But Chili, our guy, says, what do you think about Chase Shore's coming to school already?
I think it's a huge thing. Obviously, he had a number set in mind. He had a spot in the draft that he said this was our last. This is where we need to go. If we get drafted later than this, we're going. He didn't get picked where he needed to get. He said, I'm out. Don't even draft me. I'm gone. Awesome by him. Big guy, throws really hard. Another guy you come in, put with Wes. Good stuff.
When do you think Caesar's going to release the odds for Omaha?
I don't think they're not even close, bud.
Because we need.
I was gonna tell you, health willing, that team's gonna be in Omaha next year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready to put a future down.
It feels like it's Omaha or bust this year.
It should be. That's how
I think it's Omaha. It's Omaha
be.
Bust always, but literally, health willing, that team will be in Omaha next year.
But look at all the guys that got drafted as far as recruits. Justin Crawford, nobody thought he was. Honestly, he got drafted later than I thought he was.
He went later than I thought. He was not coming.
He ain't coming.
He wasn't coming here.
Mikey Romero, I thought, he got drafted higher than I thought he was going to get drafted.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a good bit higher, too.
Yeah, 24th overall to the Red Sox. I thought he was probably going to be a second rounder.
Right.
You know, I know early on he was projected, like 2 years ago, projected as a number 1 overall pick. Fell a little bit based off of that's why you can't look at like the draft rankings of like, top 100, he's 70th Well, you got drafted 24th
He's 14
overall.
years old.
Yeah.
So like, what are you talking about? But then you got Jake Mizorowski, JUCO guy, huh?
The Miz.
JUCO guy, he's gone. Tucker Toman, 77 to the Blue Jays,
The toe.
gone. I think now Miss Robbie Snelling, lefty, 39th overall, gone.
Snell.
You already have a Snell at the Padres.
What happened to him?
He's pitching a little bit better. I don't know.
Got a big
He got
deal.
pulled from that World Series game.
Yeah.
It's been ever since then.
That is very true.
But you got Michael Kennedy, left-handed pitcher, 89th to the Pirates.
The Prez.
The Prez. Michael Kennedy.
JFK.
That's a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's work on that one.
That's what Marilyn
That's
Monroe
a foul
said.
ball.
Headshot.
That's a
The first thing that came to his mind.
unbelievable.
You should have heard him in the restaurant on Friday.
Oh, he was hot.
He was on a roll.
He had a waitress that was like feeding into his stuff. Mm-hmm.
He had his
But-
ex outside married with a kid now.
Yeah, that did happen. Shout out Kristen Arsenault. Good to
I
see
mean,
you.
dude, you're gonna get in so much trouble on here.
Oh no, they're friends.
What's wrong with you right now?
That was fun. though. Great dinner.
Great dinner.
It was
Great
great
dinner.
dinner.
But back to what I'm saying, I think Michael Kennedy has a chance, small chance, to come to LSU. I know people think that he had already agreed to his deal, and he may have. But in my head, 89th to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who wants to play for Pittsburgh? And Pittsburgh is notoriously cheap team. I know
They just gave out their biggest contract ever in the big leagues, and it was to that third baseman kid, and it was like $80 million or something.
Brian Hayes.
Yeah.
He's good.
No, I'm not saying anything about
Yeah.
that. I'm just saying if that's the biggest contract in your team's history, that should tell you a whole lot.
Maybe they're saving for Juan Soto.
Juan Soto ain't going there. I can tell you
Juan
that.
is not. If he ain't staying, he ain't going there.
Hey, I tell you where he's not staying. He ain't staying in National.
If he ain't staying in Washington, he damn sure ain't
He
going
turned
to
down a
Pittsburgh.
15-year, $440 million deal. He said, I'm good.
Imagine being so good where you can turn down 440.
And like knowingly, I'm gonna get that somewhere else.
And like, here's the deal: like he
Yeah,
may
if
get
not
that,
more.
he may get that somewhere else without having the 15 years.
That's what
I think that's what it was. The years for me, it wasn't the amount; it was the years.
Well, annually it was only like 29 a year.
It's the AAV for him.
Yeah,
Annual average.
like it wasn't his AAV wasn't very high with that.
Well, that's what I would think. Like whenever you put a big number on there like that, you saw it happen with Albert Pujols, who's sneaky pick for the home run derby.
No,
How many do you think he hits?
just stop.
Because he's gonna
Well-
He's gonna kill. He's gonna kill the total home runs. You have a guy that might hit 4.
Nah, he ain't gonna do
Nah, I
that.
hit like
I'll do more.
15.
He ain't gonna do that.
It won't get 15.
20.
I don't think.
But I'm saying that's a murderer's. That's gonna kill our over.
No, you're gonna have guys that make up for it.
I know, but you'd like from all to be pretty good. Be like
Right,
do you
I
remember
get it.
Michael
I don't know,
Bay?
his foundation's doing like
What
a
a name.
donation per home run thing, so
He's gonna try,
yeah, he'll
I mean-
he'll give it a go.
I know he's gonna try.
but Juan Soto is like 23 or 24.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
Albert
he's
got
that
given
old
that
yet. No, he's
contract
not
when he
that
was
old
like
yet.
33. Juan got offered that 10 years
Give
earlier.
me that paper.
Like Juan Soto signs a deal for 15 years. At the end of those 15 years, he won't even be 40. That's crazy. He turned it down. Says which makes me think he's out. Obviously, he's out.
No, he's
Obviously out.
Not think he's out.
Out.
Yeah.
Out. Like he don't want to be there.
But do you think they could have given him like a 4-year deal and he would have had more interest in staying?
No.
No.
He just wanted out. No
I think
matter
he was
what.
out,
Because
out.
15 years is hard to lock yourself into.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with this little wire.
I see that. Where's it going?
I don't know. I'm trying not to.
Like an enema.
But he's gone. He's not gonna be in Washington. But he's in the home run derby. I like him. I think he's the best hitter in baseball right now. It's hard to say better than Trout. I get it. But I mean, this dude. If you look at his walk to strikeout ratio, he's got 2 walks to every 1 strikeout.
And he's been doing that. That's not
It is
new.
That's the only reason I say it. Like, obviously Trout puts up bigger numbers. But like the plate discipline and the way he does not swing at balls is unbelievable. It's Tony Gwynn-esque with more juice.
I'll say this.
Like
because
the way his vision.
because of what
He's
he
Trey Morgan-esque.
I'll say this, because of the way he plays the game right now with the whole stat cast
Almost
and the
put
box
myself in
that's on everything right now, it's kind of changing the perception of like plate discipline in baseball. When before, like the whole thought was, and look, you still do, you really, really do. But the whole thought was, if you can't hit, you can't get on. And he's literally showing that he does both. And I think he's kind of changing that perception where people are taking stuff like that, the ability to have plate discipline, way more serious right now.
Well, here's the deal. Here's what he does so good is he knows what he cannot do, or he knows what his weakness is, and he just does not swing at it. Same with Mike Trout now, but does not swing at it, and he can recognize it early on. You want to throw pitches?
He'll let you know about it.
You want to throw pitches up in the zone because you don't think I can hit it? Okay, fine. I'm not going to swing it. Show me that you can throw me enough strikes in the zone to get me out, and I can't.
And then you'll throw in there, and he'll hit a homer.
And then it's a homer.
Who's the right fielder for the Yankees right now that's struggling? Oh, Joey Gallo. I think there was a stat that, I don't know if this is fair or not. I don't even know if it's true, but I'm going to say it anyway, that his batting average is comparable to Lou Gehrig during his last season for the Yankees when Lou Gehrig was battling Lou Gehrig's disease.
And he only has 2 sacked flies in his whole career.
That's crazy.
Not too good for
That's
Gallo.
crazy. That's a crazy stat.
Who's only got 2 sacked flies his whole career?
Gallo.
For hitting a ball in the air that much? Like, that's crazy on his 2. Now, we were watching him on Sunday. No, Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday.
We were watching him on Sunday.
Took all of 2.5 minutes for this to happen, too.
And we were like...
Found a nickel.
Looking at his numbers and like, damn, this guy, like, Yankees are killing it. This guy, I don't know what's going on. Like, it's crazy. He's not hitting the homers. Next pitch, home run. Every time I do that. Every time I say one bad thing about somebody hitting, homer. Homer. Every time. It's unbelievable.
We had another question from the chat asking about Paul Skeens. Do we know anything about the gland?
I haven't seen anything about it.
I haven't seen anything about it. That's good.
That's good. It's gonna get to a point with
if he comes.
Right.
I mean, he hasn't said he was going to transfer in or not,
but it's getting to the point with LSU that they're going to bring some of these guys in. I mean, how many roster spots are they going to have to clean out?
Not many.
Not many. I think anticipate.
They lost a ton.
Yeah, I mean, think about.
Well, against the portal.
And
they just,
high school class,
whether it was the ones you thought or not, the number.
I mean, you
guys,
lost some seniors, and you lost you probably have 14 guys not there from last year.
Yeah.
Now you had to cut the roster down a little bit, but I mean, you're only going to bring in 5 or 6 from the recruiting class.
Because the guys in the portal audit that you'd imagine obviously have a scholarship. Like, they wouldn't commit without it. That's what I was wondering. It's just, I don't know how much more replacement over attrition they're going to have where it's like, oh, shit, we might have to 1 or 2 more that you really didn't anticipate.
Dylan's not on a scholarship.
Right, but you're talking about roster spots right now. Not necessarily money.
Oh, yeah.
Like roster spots, because now it's a strict 35 again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in?
Also, how about Mike Trout saying he's going to play in the World Baseball Classic?
That
I love it.
Is awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like, that
needs to happen more.
Needs
often.
to happen because, and now listen,
especially with position guys. I love it.
The World Baseball Classic, I think, has more they have more baseball pride, like for baseball players than the Olympics, because the Olympics are during the summer. So like, the Olympics, Major League Baseball does not allow big league guys on the roster to play in the Olympics because it's mid-season.
Yeah. Big league or roster guys.
Big league or roster guys, right? You don't have to be on the roster, which is why I thought that I had a chance and did not have a chance. But that's why those guys don't play. But the World Baseball Classic is during spring training. So, yeah, go play because you're going to play anyway. Like, it's better for you anyway.
Yeah.
So go on the World Baseball Classic, especially as a position player. Pitchers, they may have a little bit of an issue with because they're throwing, but that makes it more fun. That gives like the United States,
especially for position players, you get names like that, then you're doing something. It's tough for pitchers, though. It really is.
This might seem obvious, but do you think that's going to start like a domino effect of other big time position players?
Now listen, the last WBC,
like for US,
the last WBC has some big names, but they're a little older.
It did, but they were older.
They're a little older.
Yeah.
Did you emailed them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you talk about the World Baseball Classic, I mean, that's kind of something that I feel like everybody wants to be a part of. Don't you agree? Like, whenever you saw how much fun they're having.
Yeah, but you got to understand the timing of it. Usually a lot of guys that are established, it's literally kind of like right in the middle of spring training, which is when guys are trying to ramp up and get ready for 9. not actually be in 9 shape already. So basically, you're saying those guys have to come into spring training ready to play a full 9, and that's not a thing.
Well, it's funny that it gets the older guys then, because you would seem like they'd be like,
well, they're running out of chance to play in it.
Yeah.
Well,
I understand
you get paid
that.
too.
Yeah.
You get paid to go.
You get paid, and those guys are kind of like.
I mean, Mike Trout's not going because he's getting paid. He's going because he wants to play for the United States. But
well, I think he just finally wants some recognition. Like, nobody sees me play ever. I have no idea how they're still bad.
My season ends before October every year.
Yeah, I got plenty of time to get in shape. Why does he do the home run derby?
Some people just don't want to ruin. Some people think it'll ruin their.
I hate home. I'm not good at home run derby, guys. I've been in 1 home run derby. You know how many home runs I hit?
4.
0.
Oh.
At my home field in Durham, which is an easy park to hit homers in.
What? Wait. So how many? When did you get nervous? Like I'm not gonna hit one. Like 4 outs in?
No. So.
Because then you know that feeling. You're like, I don't think it's gonna happen today.
Oh boy.
Like you start feeling. Oh.
So what happened was.
Did you take a timeout?
There's no timeout.
Gatorade break.
Wasn't timeouts back then. So, what happened was we're hosting it. I didn't want to be in it. Wilson Betamete, who played in the big leagues for a while, was on our team. He was supposed to be in it. He didn't say no. We're both all-stars. One of y'all have to be in it. It's our home field. Okay, I'll do it. My manager, who normally throws pretty good BP, a little cutter, but he normally throws a front hip cutter, just goes right to the barrel. He was throwing painting down and away. And
tough.
We had a bar in the clubhouse. So I had a few back before the derby. And I was hitting absolute lasers in the right center field gap, double machine. Doesn't happen.
Not what we're playing for.
Doesn't help in the home run derby.
You're killing kids out there.
Hey, the guy was game ready, not derby ready.
Doesn't help in the home run derby.
He took out 4 kids that were trying to catch fly balls in the outfield.
Look at these orphans out
He
here.
wasn't giving me any balls to hit. Let's see.
I sent him the link. He's got a Yahoo email address, so
I have one of those too.
Why?
Everybody does. Viva La Tiger 735 at Yahoo.
Hotmail is a big one too.
That was a good point on Friday. Why would you want to send your kid in the outfield when there's Juan Soto, Alonso, and Acuna hitting?
Those kids have to be studs.
Like, it's gonna be a short interview when he comes on. By the way,
of course.
I told him 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But are they?
Well, wouldn't you?
Most of them look uncoordinated.
So here's the thing. You say
off the bat at 115.
Here's the only thing that makes me feel like they're not studs is that when's the last time, like we hear it with the Little League World Series all the time, but when was the last time you heard like, hey, remember this kid back in the 1994 Derby who was catching all the balls in it? They don't ever do that for a big league player. So I don't feel like they're studs. I feel like it's a very random together thrown group of kids, and it's literally seeking missiles.
I mean, emergency room bills are way more expensive than it was to have your kid in there.
It's Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, man.
Open up the gates.
Bro, these balls are getting hammered.
And they're harder.
But I understand why Mike Trout did not want to be in the home run derby. Like, that's fine. It's just not. Some people just don't want to do it.
It's like why LeBron never did the dunk contest.
Right.
Yeah, but I think there's 2 different sides to the coin. I was asking about Mike Trout because he doesn't get any exposure, and if he wants to do the World Baseball Classic,
he doesn't need it.
No,
I don't think he really cares.
Does.
I don't think he cares.
In the baseball world, as far as amongst other
No, I'm talking about baseball making him do it for look, you're the best player in the game. We never get to see you play.
No, that's I just don't think he cares. And if baseball really cared that much, they'd find other ways to promote him.
They have done none of that.
They're not doing that.
Is he in there?
I would tell you, man.
I told him I was going to give him 10 minutes.
It's a big day for him. He's probably talking to a lot
of people.
I
don't want to. I mean, if he can't come on, it's fine. I just don't want him to, he said 6:30. I don't want to.
I mean, I made a graphic and everything. Guys.
I don't want to make him feel like he has to, or I don't want to keep him over the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive to the situation. Well, Mikey, I don't think anybody wants you.
I don't think they. What's that from?
I never told you the story. My grandma said it to me.
Oh, yeah. That was great. Well, Mikey, thanks, Grandma. Did y'all do a full spread for the draft? Lots of food?
It was just finger foods. We had just my mom's house watching it.
Did y'all see?
I don't remember what was it.
I bet you didn't eat a thing.
I didn't eat much. I actually got drafted when I was in the back room by myself. Because I was on the phone with my agent. I couldn't hear. So I had to go in the back room watching TV. I'm like, Didn't we say that we weren't going to sign? Yeah, what happened? Well, they just drafted me. Okay. This is what you say. This is what you do. So I was like, yeah, he just got drafted.
But you were thinking you were not going to sign, even though everybody was excited?
No, I was like, this is going to be a battle. Like, they're not going to give me money that I want. Okay. All right, take a 20-second break. Let's get situated. Reyzelman's in the chat. Mik'd Up, brought to you by Sterling
Automotive. You hopped in the car. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Respect game. Respect game.
Today's show is brought to you by Dos Equis. Here in Louisiana, we like to have a great time. If you're looking to be the life of the tailgate, check out Dos Equis mini kegs. Hold 60.
Hello?
Easy to tap, easy to pour, easy to chill.
Cool.
Check it out. Become a life of the party. You're welcome.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. No, I was meaning 10 minutes like to get on it, but I figured it out. I'm all good. Yeah, you're good.
Welcome back to Mik'd Up. We're brought to you by Sterling Automotive. I am proud to announce the potential newest, I'm not going to say it until he signs, potential newest New York Yankee, friend of the show, friend of the Tiger family, Eric Reyzelman. Welcome back on the show, dude. Thanks for coming back on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mikey.
You look great. It's great lighting. Great lighting. Looks good on you.
Appreciate it, man.
West Coast treating them well.
That's it. West Coast is treating you well over there.
Nah, man, that's usually a Lloyd comment, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm getting in his brain, dude. I'm infiltrating.
You're right. He's corrupting my mind. But hey, man, talk to me about. I know you're with your family. I know you're probably celebrating. How awesome does this feel? Drafted in the 5th round by the Yankees. Not only are you drafted in the 5th round, you're drafted by historically the best team in all of baseball, the New York Yankees. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
Oh man, it's unbelievable. I mean, crazy day. I'd watched videos of it happen to guys growing up. Like, would look up YouTube videos in my free time of guys getting the call. The reactions of the families, like, to me, that was always a fever dream, and to have it happen is unbelievable. So, I'm grateful.
Did you have a big party, or did you have just you and your family at the house, or what?
We actually don't have a house right now.
Okay.
It's flooded. So.
Oh wow.
Oh,
they flood out there in California?
I thought y'all needed water.
Yeah, a pipe burst. So.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are in trouble with the government.
House
then.
is out of. No, it was when my family was out in the Cape, and they found out that our house was flooded, so it's out for a year. So
wow.
Kind of in a hotel right now, and then got to lease a place for a little while. So we actually had it out at a local restaurant.
Oh, nice.
And it was just my family, a couple of friends, and one of my old coaches. So
that's the
it's
best
like
way to
super
do
small,
it.
super, absolutely.
Did you anticipate being drafted at that spot? Did you talk to some other teams? Were the Yankees the ones that was most high on you, or were they a team that you had barely talked to?
No, I'd been talking to the Yankees for a while. The pitching coordinator with them, Scott Lovecamp, was awesome. Talked to him about a lot about my mechanics, things he saw, things he wanted to see, and really, really thought that they could be a great place to land development-wise. So I'm so excited to start working with them. It's unbelievable. I'm still kind of hasn't sunk in yet.
Have they told you what their plan is for you? Are you going to stay out the pen? Do they want to make you a starter, or have they discussed that with you?
Not yet. I think we've discussed the option of exploring starting. I think they saw me start out in the Cape a couple weeks back, so we'll see. Don't know what's going to happen. I'm good with both options.
What was some of the things that they talked about, which I think I can kind of probably know what they saw, but what are some of the things that when talking to them and other scouts were things that they were most excited about you?
I think they understood. I remember the cheese balls jokes. I haven't heard one of those in a while. No, but I think that, they know that I like to work hard. They've heard. I think, talking to them, I think we're on the same page of, for me, it's a little help with the development piece, with the pitching piece, and an opportunity to go do it. And I'm going to work, harder than anyone. So, I hope that they have that confidence in me. I know I have that confidence in myself, and just got to go do it from here on out.
Nice. How happy were you to see Doty get drafted?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was awesome. I was waiting on it. Obviously, JB to the Marlins. We knew he was going to go real high. Special player. And I've thought for the longest time, I think Cade Doty's a first rounder. And the cool thing is about pro ball is first round, second round, third round, 20th round, you get the same shot at playing and making it up. So I have no doubt in my mind he's going to be a big leaguer, and I can't wait to watch him do it.
Were you communicating with any of those guys throughout the day, whether it be yesterday or today? Have y'all been kind of in a text chain to see where are we going to go? Are we all talking about this together? Because it's kind of like an anxious moment. You want to be able to communicate with somebody that's going through the same thing that you're going through.
Yeah, absolutely. We all congratulated each other. We talked about it. They're both great dudes, and the whole team. Every time one of us went, the group chat went off. So it's awesome. There's a ton of support. The Tigers are a really close-knit group, and it's gonna be fun. Watching the next few years go by for everyone.
That's kind of what I want to ask you next. Is you've kept an eye on all the moves Jay's making and all of the new additions he's brought into the staff. What are your feelings on that? What are your feelings on the guys coming back, for the new recruits, for the guys that transferred in, for the new staff? What do you obviously, I'm assuming you're probably going to be looking at it from afar. But what are you most excited about, I guess, for the future of LSU?
I'm excited about everything. I mean, I've kept intact with Twitter, talking to all the guys. I mean, everyone's so excited about the direction that it's heading in. And I mean, I knew from the first time I talked to Coach Johnson over the phone last year that he's relentless. And, what he did with one off season of the transfer portal was crazy. I think that we're a different team without our transfers. And that was, when everyone was just starting to get into it. He showed he knew what he was doing. And then, you give him a full one where he has time to prepare, and oh my God, it's unbelievable. I mean, every single time I see one of these guys commit, it's like a win for me. I mean, it's awesome. It's so fun to watch. And, not only are you getting these transfer portal commits, you're getting guys that, maybe didn't play as much as they should have this year, guys that were younger, got to sit back and watch. And those guys are working their tails off right now. And they're going to be just as ready, if not more ready, to compete for a starting job. So I think the talent level on the team is second to none. And it's going to be so fun watching this team compete.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to Jay or JK since the draft, and how'd those conversations go?
Yeah, both congratulated me. I mean, it's all positive. JK was probably 2 seconds after. I don't think I even looked at the screen before I got a text from him. And I mean, my relationship with him and what he's been able to accomplish, with myself, I mean, mentally, learning how to compete, confidence, just the whole 9 yards. It's awesome, and I'm gonna cherish that for as long as I play baseball and long after. So really, really cool having those relationships. He's gonna do an incredible job at Washington, and LSU is gonna be at the top of the college baseball world again. So it's all fun stuff. It's all positive things to talk about, and I can't wait to see it.
You mentioned a little bit about what Jay Johnson said and what obviously JK, your former pitching coach, obviously where you got drafted, not only the position and the pick, but where you're going. But was there any conversation or any thought in your mind where, damn, there's some part of me that wants to come back and win a national championship for LSU because you see what's being put together down in Baton Rouge? Or was it just, I really don't have a choice of what to do here, this is a perfect opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, it's always an option. It's always an option. I think that, like I told a lot of people beforehand, it's 2 plan A's, and obviously there was a place where I was, looking looking to sign, and there's a place that I was looking to go back, and it just so happened that it worked out, and going with one of the plan A's. So that's kind of all there is to it, and definitely really excited.
What's their plan? Are you gonna get? Are you gonna be shut down for the summer? Or they want you to sign, kind of get out there and go play some pro ball over the summer?
Haven't been told yet.
Okay.
Kind of still waiting. Just know I'm headed over to Tampa, and kind of gonna go see where it goes from there.
You got a great spot, dude. Tampa is awesome. I love Tampa.
Ah, you probably get a phone call.
You love Tampa? Or
I love Tampa, though. Love Tampa.
I'll keep you abreast of if he comes back on, but that's usually whenever they exit out like that. It's a phone call on their phone, and I imagine his phone is probably blowing up today.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he gave us a lot. That was gonna be my last question, and then I was gonna shut it down. But
he's back.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Did you get a phone call?
Hey.
Sorry, got a call, and it completely messed it up.
I figured that. I was just saying, Tampa's awesome. I love that area. You're gonna enjoy the area. The facilities that obviously Yankees have, the top-notch facilities, some of the best in all of baseball. I'm fired up for you, man. I'm a fan of yours. I'm gonna be following you. If there's anything you ever need, feel free to reach out to me. I'll help you with whatever I can. And go kill it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Appreciate it, Mikey.
Yep.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. The fan base has been incredible, and I'm just can't have anything to say, but just lucky to have been a Tiger.
We're glad to have you, man. And go enjoy it. Go kill it in pro ball, and everybody's gonna be watching. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, and same for me,
Thanks,
Eric.
Mike.
Anything you need, you just give me a shout. You know, however I can help.
Congrats, man. Good luck, man.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, take it easy, man. Go and celebrate.
Yep, bye.
You hear that California wind blowing through?
Mm-hmm. God, he's having a good day.
Are you kidding me?
He's having a good night.
If Jay gives Lloyd a shot, Lloyd might have that chance next year too now.
Coach, I don't mean to shoot your dreams down before they get started, but I don't think you got a shot
With what?
to play at LSU or get drafted.
Or get drafted.
Yeah, it's nothing to do. They're not going to draft a 30-year-old that's never played college baseball.
This says nothing to your ability. We just know where the game is business-wise.
I couldn't get a job at 32. Who says you can
Man,
get a job?
you had a different asking price than I had. Like, I'll do it.
They don't care about that.
You'll do it for free?
I'll do it for free. I would play $6 a year for sure. No, whatever. What's the minimum? What's below the minimum?
In minor league baseball?
Mm-hmm.
What's A-ball? $1,200 a month?
Oh!
For the 6 months you're playing. That's it.
I'm a new tax bracket. Do you just get like a ham sandwich and get to go play and hang out with the boys?
Basically.
Pretty much.
That sounds awesome.
Pretty much.
What do you?
Sometimes some teams give you a host family when you're at the low levels. You wouldn't be in the low levels though.
No,
They can't put a 30-year-old with 19-year-olds.
I mean, they can. They won't, but they can. I don't know, Lloyd. They might actually throw it. I think you'll fit fine.
See, I might go the route of what's alleged to have happened by some people that forged their age. Like I'd say I could pass for 21.
No, you could. You could ID it all the time.
Every time. I got ID'd at the Merchant.
I was gonna tell a story, but I can't on air because multiple people involved would probably get in trouble.
Probably so.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say that. But that was a good dinner.
Great dinner.
That was Jack's first experience as a team dinner.
Of the Lloyd?
It was a last-minute team dinner. We didn't leave you out on purpose, J. Mitch.
It's bullshit, man.
We did not leave you out. You had left. We weren't planning on going. We were just going to go meet Bo. And then all of a sudden, we decided not to go there.
Bo went Bo.
I couldn't. What was this? This was Friday, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't anyway. I had to go home.
Oh, that's right. I tried. I don't feel so bad. But
I felt bad. I didn't know if we overextended our invitation.
No, it was good. We had to go get dinner anyway. And it was something that it's been a long time coming. I hadn't treated Jack to dinner yet because Jack didn't get to experience the lunch. My lunch generosity.
Yes, that's how relationships are forged.
Yeah, and so
I also had never met Miss Mahtook.
And he never met Allie. So we're all there. We all went to dinner. I was going to experience my first wake surfing experience that the next day.
Crushed it.
I mean, I wouldn't say I crushed it.
Well, that little clip that was posted.
Mm-hmm. I got up. It took me a little while to get up. Now, can you imagine? I was not frustrated at all.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, right.
Dude.
So I get up. I figured out how to get up.
They just didn't have any.
How many attempts?
4.5.
No,
probably like a little more than that. Probably 8.
How many times did you slap the water?
1 million. But like the hardest part was like me feeling comfortable
Like that's
with my
gonna help
heels on the board before we take off. So I finally get up, and obviously when you get on, you can hold the rope and you find your balance. But then you need to get into the wake, and the whole point of it is to like let go of the rope and start surfing in the wake. You don't need the rope to surf. I never got to that point.
Did Allie get to that point?
No, she tried, and then she sunk.
Well, how?
Because
Yeah,
she got
No, keep going.
because she got too far back, and she wasn't in the wake, and so she couldn't find like the wake the boat makes. You stay in that, and you go, and that's how you do it without the.
So you're riding almost the momentum off the boat. It's like a jet ski. You know, when you go behind a boat in a jet ski and you catch wake.
Yeah. So like you're going through, and it's like, you put your weight forward. That's kind of the accelerator, and you go weight back into the wave. It kind of slows you down. I could never get to that. I was just, it's first time was good.
As long as you
get
it up the first time.
Me and Ali got real competitive.
No, shocking.
She
got competitive with me. Ordered the wrong French fries for an appetizer. It was like, I'm not your husband. Like, you busted him. I told you I wanted no responsibility tonight. But
that was fun. 7 hours. I was sore the next day. My whole arm, like my left arm, because I do it this way. I was like, left arm was like my whole forearm and my whole back my back's still sore. I thought my legs were gonna be sore. They're not as sore as I thought they would be. But I'm sold. I'd love to go on as much as I can go.
Did you get
PG? As much as you want me to go, I'm going. I'll buy my own board if I have to.
Funny, I didn't get the call. I asked. Snuck one in there. Did you get the beer toss?
No.
Oh.
I had to I was focused. I was there I was on a mission to try to figure this thing out. Hey, tell you what's gonna be nice: a little boys' trip to the camp. I'm not inviting. It's all invite only for me. I have to get invited to go. It's not my camp to invite. I can't. It's not my place to invite people. But
I don't know. It sounds like you're inviting right now.
No, I'm saying I can't wait.
I'm in.
I can't wait till we go and spend the weekend there, or like the night, and then the next day watch the LSU game on a road.
Who's we? Who you inviting?
BG.
I'm just worried about right
BG.
now.
BG's this is his. He owns the
LC?
camp. So I can't invite anybody else.
JB, whole squad.
Hey, he's listening. Y'all suck up to him, not me.
No, I have other matters with BG that I think are more pressing.
I agree with that.
It's more important.
I agree with that.
But you know where a lot of that can be hashed out.
More ROIs.
Yes, if you know where you can.
He also said he's gonna come on the show a lot more.
He should. He had a great time. He didn't know he was going to be on the show.
But that's all the show is.
You just moved the mic over.
No, but he was telling great stories.
That's all the show is that.
Yeah.
I think I earned an invite during basketball season. He just didn't realize who it was.
There you go. Sean's coming on Wednesday.
No.
The only reason is because of our guests that we have coming on.
We haven't talked since I beat him in the scramble.
Have you tried to talk to him?
A little bit.
Has he ghosted you?
No.
Okay.
It's just like it was. They used to be much longer conversations. Now it's very short. Well, I should have just lost.
He would have beat you this weekend. He shot 75 in one round.
Yeah, probably so.
He was
41 with a triple.
He was pretty pumped.
The other day.
Yeah, it's still. You shot 38-38. You still wouldn't beat him.
68.
What?
You said 38-31. 69.
And that wouldn't be. I said 38-38. You still wouldn't beat him.
74. No, 76.
Thank you.
2 over. 4 over. Yep.
And he shot 75.
If I did that, I'd be ecstatic.
What, 76? No doubt. If I broke 80, I'd be ecstatic. If I broke 80, I'd run around the clubhouse naked.
Did you take a dive?
Would you run around the course naked, though?
Yes. I'd run around. I'd be naked the whole day.
What about right down the main street if you're in your
Right down the main street.
Wow. That's
Clubbies naked? Drop swings?
I'll roll my bag on my back. Naked. Right through it. Now, that's right. That's if I broke 80 right now. Now, by the time I break 80, I'll be expecting to break 80.
See all these stipulations right here?
By the time I break 80 and I expect to break 80, I'm not going to be running around naked. But right now, if I went on the golf course tomorrow and I broke 80, I would roll around naked. Because that's not happening.
Now he's saying he would roll around naked.
I said run. I said run. Not roll. Run. And I'll roll too. I'll do both. Roll around and run around.
And nobody would care.
Dive in the pond, spit water up, backstroke.
Backstroke.
The whole deal.
Trim the water.
Get bit by an alligator that we have in there. Allie saw a little small alligator running across the road the other day.
Across the road?
At night. Yep.
Did she want to keep it?
She went back. We went back to look for it. Like, it's gone. It's in the water.
I figured she would do something like that to where it'd be like, let's make sure it's okay.
It's in the water.
He's fine. This is his.
He didn't hang out in the middle of the road.
This is his arena, dude.
He's gone.
Maybe he has truffle fries.
Oh. Big blunder. It's just a big blunder by me.
That's okay. She got her own truffle fries.
I know. That's what I figured. I didn't want to overpower the palate.
Gave them to him anyway.
Eat your own cornbread.
Did you end up eating the leftovers? No. I told you weren't going to. I knew it. Or you ate some of it and you eat some more today.
Yeah, I actually almost texted you when I heated it up because it was on Sunday, and you're like, of course you waited like 2 days to eat this.
You know where we ended up going on Saturday night? To Julia's.
Across the street?
How
was it?
It was great.
Fire.
It was late.
That's
night.
It's fun.
Yeah, he turns the music way up. Yeah.
He's a baller. Like he can't wait for it to turn late so he can do like his thing. He grabs the iPod or what. I feel like he still has like the old school iPod.
Yep.
And he gets that thing rolling.
Did y'all see? I'm just
2 minutes till the
home run derby. Did y'all see the what Deshaun Watson and NFLPA said?
Yeah, because I put it in the doc.
No.
I saw it before that, but I'm reading it right now. It made me think of it. If he is suspended by the NFL, Deshaun Watson and the NFLPA.
No, for the whole season.
For the whole season. For the whole season. They're going to sue him and sue the NFL in federal court. Boys, this thing ain't going down at all. This thing is not going away. Look at those bats. Julio Rodriguez in the home run derby that's crazy.
That is crazy.
We have to pick one runner real quick.
I told you. I gotta put it in there. Hold on.
Once they're plus 400 is a great.
I'm doing it right now.
$5.
Whoever wins between Alonso and Acuna is gonna win it.
Oh, not 555.
5. Ooh.
I don't have that much credit. 5 to win 25.
Will there ever be a home run derby performance like Hamilton at Yankee Stadium?
I remember where I was when that happened. That was
Juan Soto's 400 now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Part of me thinks that Julio Rodriguez is gonna do it.
I
guy can hit, dude.
that.
Albert Pujols is plus 2,400.
All you 21 plus people looking at y'all's gambling apps.
It's despicable.
Must be nice.
Did I win? BG gave me one bet.
Wait, you don't have one?
Sign up with promo code MikeTup15.
Sign up. Sign up.
See how far they let you go.
Boy, I love the L's. Oh, I did lose the basketball bet. He told me. Shit.
Oh wait, women's basketball.
Oh, this is good. I miscalculated in my mind.
What are you talking about?
It's not going to be nighttime. But what I did not account for is the shadows are going to stink.
Yeah, it was just BP.
Still.
Oh, hey, Kenneth Balala. If you want to go fishing, I have a 24-inch skeeter.
Hey.
Is there over under for each individual player in the first round homers?
I don't think so.
So I wonder what Pujols' over under would be.
Hey, you weren't here. We're talking about. I'll keep going back and forth from conversations, but I'm reading the notes. We're talking about Fournette, and he talked about the video of what he looked like, how big he looked like. Allegedly, they said he weighed in at 260 pounds.
But he's saying he didn't.
Fournette said he weighed in at 245 pounds. Which one do you think is right? Listen, I'm 220 pounds right now.
I honestly, I'll say this.
I
honestly do think it's closer to like 240, maybe 250.
Right. I think it's in between.
But he's not the 228 he's
no.
listed at or playing at.
But he said he understands that. He knows he's overweight, but he does that. He said he knows what he's doing.
But you know how it goes too. That the 245 or the 250 may have turned into 260 after he got through 3 different miles or 6 different miles. So He was big in those.
He was big. He was moving.
But he was still moving too.
Here's the deal.
But I think they realize he's not going to be able to sustain.
Well, I think he knows that too. He probably does it. Yeah. He probably when spring training, I would always go to spring training a little heavier.
That entire
I would always lose weight.
That entire report's probably very true, except for the number that's actually given. Yeah. They were probably not happy that he came in a little heavier than what they wanted him to be. He probably is heavier than what they wanted him to be.
They were just scared.
But it's probably not 260.
Well, no, they said.
Do you know how big 260 is? You understand that? Like you might find there probably isn't that many linebackers.
Jerome Bettis probably wasn't 260.
No, Jerome Bettis was 260.
260 is huge.
Maybe not.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe not. Jerome Bettis wasn't that tall.
No, the bus.
Oh, that's the nickname. I never knew that.
251. 260 is absurd.
260.
Yeah, you know who was 260 was Brandon Jacobs, who's also 6'4".
Yeah, he's 6'4".
He tried to come back and play defensive end this year.
That guy's a freak show.
His son is a freak show. He's like 14.
You know, he was at Ole Miss too. Brandon Jacobs went to Ole Miss. Transferred out though.
Yeah.
He went to Auburn.
I mean,
yeah.
No, Auburn. No.
He went to Auburn.
I think you're right.
No, you're right. He was at Auburn, then transferred out of Auburn, right? That's right.
Who's the DJ? Can we get him?
He was with Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. He was the younger one, and transferred out. Correct.
He went to community college.
Yeah, that's right.
Could you imagine 6'4"?
He played at Coffeyville, Auburn, and Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
There you go. Southern Illinois. He got drafted out of Southern Illinois.
It's a freak show.
Yeah.
He's the only person I've ever seen. We talked about LaRon Landry a little bit off air. LaRon Landry I've never seen him get run over. Brandon Jacobs gave him the work. But LaRon didn't back down. He went for it. And
but Brandon was every bit, like you said, he was
that's what I'm saying.
250. Like LeBron was, not LeBron. LeBron.
He's 260.
LeBron was, well, he might have got up to 260.
That never happened to me again.
When he was here, he literally had, his waist was like the size of this Red Bull can. I can't say that, but it is. Yeah, it was that.
That Heineken can.
What?
What
are you talking about?
Ads, sponsorships.
Love me some Heineken.
They're doing the most with the home run derby.
They're trying to
get 255 plus. Wow, they are literally doing it like NBA.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do. They need to do this, but like,
I'm kind of surprised.
I think they should. And now baseball players probably aren't gonna want this because they have their routine. I think that when you introduce the starting lineups to baseball, they should do it like basketball intros.
It should be more than what's going on now. I would agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Well, some high schools do that, where they run on the field.
But like you should do you're the home team gets the intro, and like you get called out, you go out to the field. Called out, go out to the field.
Barb does that.
It should be way. Well, everyone does it, but they stopped doing it and because you play 80 games.
Right.
But it needs to be more than what it is. There needs to be more fanfare and getting
I think they stopped
getting the people into it.
I think they kind of shortened it because the games already take so long. They're like, "What are we doing here? Let's throw the first pitch." I'm sitting.
Yeah, but the game doesn't start.
98 degrees.
But you still want to make it. If your games are going to be long, make it entertaining.
Oh wow, no bet, no nothing.
That's what he does, dude.
The polar bear.
He's just built.
No love for the hometown favorite. You don't think that plays a difference?
Who's that?
Seager.
I already told you. I told you.
I thought the Rangers now.
But I already told you. I thought he was a dark horse in this thing.
Yeah. He did say that.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Is that easier?
No, I just think he's one of those. He ain't gonna hit a ball like 500, but he's a very consistent hitter. Look at this walk right here. Look at this walk.
Hey,
I wish you saw him in person.
Hey, don't sleep on him though.
No, he's not.
No, his walk.
He's not gonna win it, but
that was his moment, right?
Probably
there.
good showing, but he's not gonna win.
He looks real.
Look! They're even talking about it. Did you see him? They were both wearing him.
Even he looks so short next to those four.
Because he is. He's like 5'8".
Where did you get the over under? Oh, there we go.
Hey, I'm.
You do.
Short.
Yeah, but he's in a home run derby. Can you see yourself in a home run derby in the big leagues?
So you can pick over and under the amount of home runs an individual home run a guy hits.
But is it per round or is it?
What's Pujols is over under?
Kyle Schwarber's over under for total home runs in the derby is 39.5. Albert Pujols over under is 17.5.
Well, because he was asking per round.
Here he comes.
They're basically saying he's not getting past the first round either.
28.5. Jose Ramirez 19.5. Acuna's only 22 and a half.
He looks like the dad that's coaching travel ball, and they're about to go to the World Series, so they do like a little home run derby for the kids, and he just wanted to be in it.
Where'd you see the total?
Total what?
It's all the way to the end. You got to go all the way.
All the way to the end to other.
Yeah, you got to go all the way to the end. What? The Acuna one's very interesting. Because if he gets out in the first round, he's obviously hitting more than that.
I don't think.
But they're basically saying he's not.
Right, because he's matched up with
Alonso.
Yeah.
Alonso. And
so they have it at 22 and a half. That's a very interesting
by like
if you really believe in
right now.
That's an easy win.
Yeah.
Like an easy win.
But they were talking a little bit off here, or at least Mikey was, about why you can't, because of the way that the home run derby has changed.
Are y'all watching this?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
They just had some fire go off in the background and like 4 players
Schwarber
jump.
Looks great.
Like as if they knew nothing was going to happen there.
Schwarber lost a bunch of weight.
Oh my God. The pyrotechnics.
Wait, what were you saying though, Lloyd?
Oh, they were saying
look at him.
Look.
It's hot. It's hot as shit. Boy, they didn't think this out.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job with this part of it.
That's embarrassing.
I don't know. Good on you, Major League Baseball.
MLB is still behind.
Like, come on.
Can't figure it out.
Where would you want to sit if you went to the home run derby? Obviously the outfield. Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, that's why everybody. That's why
either in the outfield or like right behind the plate to
plate.
where you're like seeing it literally like at ground level.
I would hope that they do some sort of catcher
cam. Look at the outfield. It's all
full.
Flags look good.
Who's singing the
Name this person. Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Me either. It's tough to have a jersey tucked into jeans.
Is that
with no belt?
That's a guy.
Hey, that's tough to have a jersey tucked into jeans.
That's a guy.
No belt. You think this guy knows a single person out there?
No.
Conan Gray doesn't know a single major. He's like, I'm doing what now?
Where was Albert
Who the fuck is that guy?
It's his swan song. He's gonna win it.
That
he's gonna get blanked like
you're
me.
telling me they couldn't pick anybody more baseball-like to sing the anthem?
Like who?
Is this fucking
Harry Connick Jr.
right now?
Harry Connick Jr.
I don't know how they pick.
You tell me there's not like a country singer or somebody that can sing the anthem?
Look at Verlander.
This guy's all into it, dude.
Is that a guy?
Baseball. Yeah, Conan.
There's no shot he goes by he.
CG, look at the shoes.
We're not gonna get into that, boys.
That's not me.
That's not this show.
That's your guy.
We're not gonna get into this.
Albert Pujols is crying.
No, he's not.
Boy, it's bright out there.
The shadows haven't kicked in yet. I don't think.
He looks like a young Michael.
He does look like a young Michael.
He looks like a gay Michael.
Can't say that.
He can't say that.
Can't say that.
Scrub it.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
So he just looks like Michael.
Young Michael.
I love little Michael.
Early Michael. Not little Michael, early Michael. Like
that camera view makes it look like he's about to fly into something.
Between young Michael and international pop star Michael, right in between there.
Oh, and wind is not blowing. It's blowing in.
Should we change our bet?
No. They're out.
That was out.
That was behind the stadium.
No, that was from center field.
That was from center field looking in.
Oh, I thought that was in center field looking at the press box. I thought that was above the press box.
No, it's pretty kind of calm.
Look it is blowing.
Yeah, it's kind of calm. It's blowing out, but it's kind of calm.
Okay.
Alonso just looks so like he's.
Did they already play the
celebrity?
Yeah, that's done.
When did they play that?
They played it earlier.
How about the guy in the Futures game threw 100 miles an hour across the diamond?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because I sent it to Jay Mitch and he was like, "Oh."
Like if I was his first baseman, I would literally when that inning's over, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, don't ever fucking do that again, okay?"
Did he pick it?
No, it hit him, and he threw the guy out by like 6 steps. I'd be like, "Don't ever. Why would you do that? Like that's just ridiculous.
Like don't do that.
Like don't do that.
Do not throw the ball 100 miles an hour unless you absolutely have to.
Like don't do that.
When
you have to, you do it. Don't do that.
That is a
That's
high school baseball showcase.
This is not in and out. I go. The guy's literally playing the game like he's taking in and out. It's not in and out.
And that's exactly what you said. It's like guys acting like it's a showcase out
there. Catch
there.
it, flip it, get it out of your hands quick. The out will be made.
They used to say in the outfield, your first throw airmail. If you go home, you're going third base. Like let the thing eat so you can like.
Mm-hmm.
But I never like because then I could never find my release point.
Yeah,
throw it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him just not do that again.
Do you think the first baseman saw him? He's like, "Oh my god, he's about to crow hop," because he took.
Yeah, you can tell. You can see it.
The only time I ever was told to do that, my sophomore year, I dove. This is actually a pretty funny story, but we're playing UNO, That's when we went through a bad
fighting
stretch.
Blake Deans.
I dove on the track to catch a ball, and I was in playing right field. I landed on my right shoulder. I bruised my rotator cuff. I didn't tear it, but just bruised it. It's like it was hurt. I couldn't throw the ball. I could barely throw. Barely reached the cutoff. The first weekend, I could barely reach the cutoff man. Oh no, first 2 days. First weekend, I could get it to the cutoff man. That's it. We're playing in Florida. Coach bangs batting practice for the next 3 weeks, or infield for the next 3 weeks. So nobody could throw. So I'm not, because I wasn't going to go out there, but he didn't want anybody to know that I couldn't throw. Banged it. So then we're playing in Florida. They hit me a fly ball, and I come in like I'm going to throw the guy out, and the guy doesn't run because like I have a pretty good arm. Like he just didn't run, and I came in, I threw it like to the cutoff man. It was all I got, and like it hurt so bad. But they didn't run because they thought I could still throw. Battled it through the whole course of the year, played summer ball, came back in the fall, rehabbed my shoulder, didn't throw at all in the fall. Started getting on a throwing program. By the time I was ready to start throwing, we're doing infield. I threw 12 balls into the ground. I couldn't get it because I was just scared. I kept short arming it. Coach called time, came out to there. He goes, I want to see how far you can. I want you to throw this ball out of the stadium to go on to third base. And I just let it eat, and from that point forward, I was able to throw it. I just had to trust myself.
Who was the second baseman for the Yankees?
Knobloch.
Chuck Knobloch. I didn't have the yips. I couldn't extend. So like, I would throw it where I wanted to, just wouldn't carry. And so, to trust myself, he said, I want you to throw those balls
Let
at the
one
stadium.
rip.
Yeah, and I did.
And then you back.
And then I was back fine. It didn't hurt, It was just back. Whatever.
That's crazy.
Crazy. The craziest part is he didn't have in and out the whole time, and then so that no team could know, and Florida got deked on it.
That's hey.
It was great.
That's good thinking.
It was great. You think Cam Smith goes to the Live Golf Tour? I'm bouncing around right now, but
that's fine. No, see, I think he would have had he not won the Open, but I feel like now
I disagree.
The amount of love that he's getting in the at some point that matters, right?
I agree, but if he can continue to play in the majors,
that's where I think that's where the point of contention is.
I know, but I think that if they get enough big guys to come back and play into the Live Golf Tour before the PGA Tour and the majors come to an agreement to where they ban them, the majors are not going to agree to that because they're going to have too many players in the Live Golf Tour to say, hey, well, I want DJ and I want Koepka and I want Mickelson. No, not really Mickelson because he's older, but like Cam Smith, all these young guys, I want them in the majors. And if there's enough of them, it's going to give the majors an opportunity to say, okay, well, we're just going to stay independent.
If that's what happens, everybody's going to go. It's going to be everybody but Tiger and Rory. Like they're going to be like
and Spieth. And those guys, all those, like Justin Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are cut from the cloth of kind of where the sanctity of Major League Baseball. Look at the career home run discrepancy.
I would love for Albert Pujols to hit 15 more.
I would love to see him hit 700.
He's just not going to. Oh. Actually.
Does he count? These don't count?
Cool picture. I got this sent to me today.
Huh? These don't count?
No. These don't count. These won't count.
I got sent this today. It's a cool picture. Jesus. Wow. Sweet hands, feet.
I caught it.
Bobble.
Fair
out
catch.
Of bounds.
Wow.
That's a sick pick, huh?
Can I show it on the screen?
Yeah, sure. As long as I don't get in trouble.
There's the GOAT.
Me and Mikie.
And Miguel Cabrera.
I got that sent to me today. I was like, damn, that's a frameable picture.
That is.
It's going in the office.
What are y'all talking about?
Obviously, I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to the guy next to me who I didn't even know who it was. But me and Mikie were probably just like, honestly, we never talked about anything serious.
I feel like Mickey's not very serious.
He's not.
We
only talked about stuff, baseball stuff, whenever we're in the cages, like batting cage, like on the field.
I've heard some stories about Mickey that
it's unbelievable.
He's a legend. He should be doing this. But
he'd win this right now.
He wouldn't win. All right.
Well, not the new format. Old format, he'd win.
As many tugs as you want.
I mean, dude, he was struggling because he couldn't whatever. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit everything in the right field." He said, "Poppy, tell me where the ball goes. I'm gonna exaggerate. I'm not gonna look at the ball." Okay. His next 8 swings, he did this, and he finished the swing. And if the fence was 10 feet, he hit the ball 12 feet over, like 12 feet high the whole way, home runs. 8 of them in a row. He said, "Where are they?" I said, "They're in the seats."
Every single one of them.
Every single one of these balls were hit to right center field that looked like a lefty pulled it. And I'm like, okay, thanks, Poppy.
I'm back.
Like, Jesus Christ, I wish I could do that.
I mean, as good as you are in
Be like, man, that was pretty good. That's different.
That's
like, if I hit a ball right, I can hit a ball out to field right field, but my ball is going to go up, and it has to come, it's going to like probably fade there. His ball is being hit like Jay Mitch hit and dropped the barrel and pulled the ball. It was unbelievable.
I mean, that's what's so crazy to me is like even though you're a Major League Baseball player in the same stadium with this guy, and you're like, there is something different about some of these guys.
Well, if you stood next to him too, you'd be like,
he's a big dude.
That makes a lot of sense then.
Big dude. Oh man, he's awesome.
I'm not even trying to hit homers. I'm not even looking where it's going.
I'm
working on feel.
He's a defensive tackle without playing playing
Did
baseball.
he play shortstop for a little bit?
Came as a third baseman.
Yeah. I know he played third, but I didn't know if when he was a rookie, I thought he played
outfield
short.
a little bit.
He played a little
in the outfield. 2003.
Nada?
What do you think Mikie weighs right now?
Leonard Fournette.
I mean, he's probably 260.
I think so too. Yeah, probably 260.
He may have leaned up now since he's like realized that he kept getting hurt. So I would say he's 240 now.
Triple Crown Mikie, 260-ish, I think. He was big. Not like
maybe.
sloppy big, but he's big.
Maybe. He's a big dude. He's strong. I like Corey Seager's swing a lot.
A lot.
Which one of those that's repeatable?
That's another guy too. If you saw him in person,
this guy's going to be a superstar.
Yeah, he is.
Julio Rodriguez. I mean, he already is. He's a 2020 guy. He's a rookie. Remember, he struggled a little bit too. 21 years and 201 days. It's not 2020. He will have 16 home runs this year.
At the break. He's going to hit 30 as a rookie.
He started off slow and then got hot.
Started off really slow.
And then
like
got
really,
hot.
really slow.
And the other guy, Kalinick, I don't even say his last name.
He's
Jared.
Is he
Jared
back in the minors?
Kalinick. He's like their big prospect. I don't know if he's up anymore. He got sent down.
I think he's got sent down recently.
But, I mean, he's going to be good too. Like, they're going to have two studs in the outfield. Do they not have Victus. That's a Marucci brand.
Oh, they bought him?
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool. That
this is good though. This is good.
That's good.
I was going no hat.
I like that they do that now.
I would go Griffey backwards hat.
34-31. They missed on that though, Mikey. They had a 31-30. It's a 34-31. They had the weight.
They had opposite backwards.
Yeah. It's got to be the other way around.
Look, see.
Somebody's fired.
This is when the shadows start creeping in.
So you want to go earlier?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just in this field, during the game, like day games here, or maybe it's past that.
How long until he really has his
day games here stink because you can't see anything.
Hey, how long until he really has his uni tailored?
Go look at that big old jersey.
Yes, the jersey. Maybe he likes it big.
He fills it out, but I feel like that's not.
That's not tailored.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't look bad in it, but you can tell it's not like tailored. Like
lot of pressure on the BP pitcher.
Yeah.
Lot of pressure. Now you're timed. You don't have time to just.
This got to be the most Jack BP guy in the entire thing.
Bryce Harper's dead.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, look, they're freezing the guy out. I mean, how can the umpire involve himself in this?
This guy is pretty yoked, though.
That's what I said.
This guy is pretty yoked. Can he get it there?
This guy do is scratch his head and just throw it.
What's going on here?
That's what I'm saying. The umpire can't
leave him alone.
I mean, even in the home run.
Also, not having a turtle messes me up in batting practice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, he's not. He's
flipping him in.
He's trying too hard. I
don't like this BP throw though. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no step. It's just.
There he goes. There he goes.
Two.
There he goes. Now we're playing.
Okay.
He's throwing the ball right where it needs to be.
Oh, that was a little in. He's throwing cookies.
Yeah, he's missing him. He's trying too hard. 463. You only hit one out.
He's got two.
Oh, watch your lips.
Three. Yeah, these are when these kids get murdered.
Yeah, this BP throw, I'm off of him. I need a little step or something.
Does that stay fair? Yep. Oh, that ball's crushed.
Yeah, that ball's not coming back.
That might be a winner right there for the longest. No, he's just hitting them so high. 456. We got to get over 495.5 for the over on distance. That one's nuked.
That one's good. He's getting in a little rhythm right now. 401. Oh, don't swing at that. You don't have to swing at him all. He got it out.
Oh, you got it. He kept it fair.
440. Oh.
He's killing
He's
people.
feeling it. He's going to get worn out. 452. Look, he's feeling it.
Uh-huh.
Batting Patrick's pitcher's feeling it.
I mean, he's grooving him now.
Oh, man, he's on it now.
This is why he's a hit. Oh, look at that ball.
Yeah, he's on it now. Yeah.
Oh. Time.
Great call. Great call, Todd.
He realized, like, fuck, I'm exhausted.
I mean,
14.
Did you see that ball almost go through that kid just now? Yeah. Like, literally, like he was on The Boys.
Like that. He holding my hands and that's it.
Oh, you gotta get this guy. Who's that?
Oh, I love this too. This is great marketing. Papa had to pivot to baseball because Little Caesars got the NFL. They're the official.
Well, I don't think Papa owns Papa John's anymore. So
they put pepperoni in the crust.
I bet you that's that could be fire with cheese.
With cheese, it's stuffed crust with pep.
I want to try that. Can I just get the crust? I don't even want to try it.
That's what you call it. That would be a calzone.
That is true.
That is true.
Oh.
Okay, well, here's the deal. We're gonna watch this, talk this, and then during the breaks, we'll talk other sports.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll talk football because
they got what they wanted from us, a Reyzelman interview. Made the show. We all have curtain calls. We all have
a minute 30.
He's up to
the
14.
no hat I've never seen before.
He's finished with 25 plus right here in this round.
Bro, he is. I mean, dude, that's exhausting.
If you get 10 more, that's a good round.
I don't think y'all understand how hard it is. How exhausting is it just to take...
Wait, what happened?
Wait, listen. How exhausting is it just to take 10 straight, like, hard swings?
Dude, unbelievable.
And see, the rule is...
Why are you letting... Oh, you have to wait till the ball comes down?
That's allegedly the rule. That's why Bryce Harper, like, they felt like he cheated in his because his dad didn't wait because the clock was down. And he didn't wait, and Bryce Harper won anyway.
Wait, what?
Laser beam.
That's what I'm saying. You would have hit hard.
Oh, you're not going to show the ball? Oh.
No. When it gets like this, they.
Oh.
Good Lord. This is hard camera work, though, right?
I can't lie to you. I kind of used to like the old way.
Yeah, this is too much.
Like this is an endurance test.
Like I can't watch the swing and watch.
This
the
is
balls.
an endurance test. 438. I don't know, boys. 495 may not be in play. But he's young.
He's young.
Did that go out? Yeah, it did.
If we can cash on just one of them, like the over on home runs, that'd be great.
This is a good start.
I just need the over on the home.
I mean, this guy's gonna hit. This guy is.
He's still got bonus time.
Yeah, this is gonna. He's gonna. I mean, he's got 23.
That ball is new.
At 24.
That's 23.
Oh.
This is 24.
What did I say? Over under 25 in this round?
Yep.
Clayton. Oh.
Wow.
Bad visual for Clayton Kershaw there.
He don't care.
That ball's crushed. 24. Oh. Wait, what happened there? Bad camera angle there.
That's tough camera work. There's so much going on.
Hey, I'm just saying, I would much rather give me maybe not 10 outs, maybe 15 outs. I kind of want to see.
You see Griffey with a camera?
Yeah, so I want to see like home run poses. Like I want to see you hit one and watch it. You know,
463. So he hit one 463.
Like I kind of want to see everyone watch the same ball go out.
Right. Well,
37 balls flying at the same time.
This is why you got rid of Chris Bourbon. There's no back because
right,
they're going rapid fire. Exactly. It's like you can't enjoy the.
Who is calling this?
I don't know. He might actually be calling.
That's a great.
No, there's no way. He's too old. It's too hot.
Hey, this BP pitcher got on a roll. That's how you do it.
He swung and missed on the first one.
He foul tipped.
Oh, we got a tip?
You got a little tip.
Just a tip.
I set a nice line right there. We pushed.
Well, you got the. Oh, he didn't even use the. Oh, he has a minute bonus.
Oh my God.
He still got a bonus?
Yeah, everybody gets.
This is a good start.
It's a great start.
This is great for the over.
Great for the over.
I mean, he's gonna get 35.
Yeah, this is
in
gonna
a
make
minute,
up.
He's get 10 more. He'll get 5 more.
This will make up for Albert. Like, Albert's gonna hit 20.
Everybody gets 30 seconds, and if you hit 2 over, I think 460, you get 30 more.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Or 2 over 4 something.
That ball's not coming back.
I mean, he's young, so he's. I mean,
that's a kid killer.
That's gonna crush somebody.
They don't ever show those.
Nope, popped it up. I don't think it's going.
Nope. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Oh, catch.
He caught it. I mean, look how young those kids are.
Oh. Look at Griffey.
Look at Griffey.
Sweating.
Yeah, he's getting tired.
Oh. Not one Oppo. Not one.
No.
Oppo.
No.
No.
Acuna will, though.
If you think he's going to get tired, Acuna's going to get tired.
Get to 30. You're right.
That's out.
5 more. All right, that's 30. 31.
That one was deep, too.
Keep going.
He's going to get one more. One more. Feed me. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't like.
I got it.
32. That's a good round.
I mean, I don't.
Look how hard he's
dude, he's exhausted.
He went at it. Who's he matched up? Oh, Seager. That's tough. And Seager, not to be the crowd favorite, I wouldn't expect, right? After he left Los Angeles.
You guys standing up when he went out
Yeah,
there?
they like him. They had
They
nothing wrong with it. I think they realized that the
Dodgers
weren't going to
pretty
pay
much
him.
understood. Yeah. It was.
Once the Dodgers got Trey Turner,
Yeah.
And
they understood that Trey Turner was probably going to be
They
traded for him.
He had years left,
Yeah.
and Seager didn't.
He was going to be the shortstop of the future there, and then it was.
They had Gavin Lux. They had young guys already.
Yeah.
That was gonna happen.
Boy, 30. That's a lot of homers. 463 is the longest though. 495 to be.
I know. I don't think we're going to be able to.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It would be Soto.
The 463 went out at 107 miles an hour. Somebody hits a homer at that launch angle at about 112.
I'll put it on the poll. Home run derby winner: Pete Alonso, Schwarber, Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr. I could only put 4, so.
I told you. To me, he was
it.
my dark horse. I did not pick him, but he was like.
But Pete Alonso got 40% of the vote.
Alonso might hit 40 in the first round.
Anyways, great first round. Great. What else we got to talk about?
The ESPYs. The ESPYs are coming up on Wednesday.
I don't care about the ESPYs.
The ESPYs are great.
The last great ESPYs.
I wanted to go to the ESPYs. That's the only thing I wanted to do.
You want to go to the party after?
Yeah, I actually had an invite to go to the ESPYs one time. And I did turn it down during the break. I was exhausted, and I was like, I'm not. It was all the way. I was all on the East Coast. I was like, I'm not flying East Coast to West Coast, and then have to come all the way back and do it.
Do you regret it?
No, I mean I wasn't nominated for an ESPY.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying just to be.
That would have been fun. It would have been fun, but it was just nobody wanted to come with me. That I was playing with because like it's exhausting. Oh.
Out the gate or no?
Oh.
Out the gate.
He's not gonna hit for the distance, but he's gonna hit the homers.
That's what I said. He's a consistent guy.
Yeah. I love his swing so much.
You're addicted to left-handed swings.
It's the smoothest swings out there, but I love his swing. 430? No, let's get it there.
Is that Papa?
I don't know.
I like his he probably has a great golf swing. He finishes it with his see how he finishes it?
He's not gonna get tired either.
445. Oh, he wants his balls
get
up.
One. Yeah.
He wants his balls
That's
up.
a killer. Oh, yeah, broken hand. Off the board?
He wants the catcher he wants them up. That's his sweet spot.
Bro, I'm telling
Which
you.
is crazy for a lefty. Usually it's down
and in.
But he wants them up.
Oh my God. He's
murdering
these.
He knows exactly what he wants.
Probably 2 more swings and a timeout.
Is he one bonus or 2 bonuses? He's got 1 bonus so far.
1 so far. I don't know if he's going to get to over 2.
This is going to be sneaky hard to get to now.
I don't know if he's going to get 2 over 460. That's a great...
Timeout.
No, he did. That's what that graphic's for.
What?
Next to Rodriguez where it says 30 bonus earned.
Yeah.
The 2 stars.
Yeah, they're
it's 2 of them.
They fill them in.
No, that's everybody gets 30 no matter what. You can earn another 30 bonus by hitting 2 over 450.
Well, he didn't hit 1 over 450 yet. Is it 440?
Let me look.
A little special show for the people today. Sorry, it's not. I know home run derbies aren't that exciting, but maybe they are. I don't know if you like it. That's great.
This thing's rapid fire right now.
we don't have much more baseball talk about throughout the course of the year. We'll talk about it as the playoff starts to get run. But like, it's the All-Star break.
September.
There's nothing going on. Yeah. There's nothing going on. This is what's going on. It's baseball time. It's baseball.
This post All-Star through pretty much August is a very, very tough stretch during the baseball season.
And he chokes up. The first one had to go out, no?
Yeah,
No.
it exceeds 440. You have to hit 2 over 440.
But he's not going to come close to this. He's taking his time. Did he hit that one out? No.
I will say that.
Almost went out.
I will say that. Your boy had a very good pace. The first guy. Ridiculous pace.
He's going too slow. If you're going to go that slow, you have to hit them all out.
Yeah.
There we go.
His BP guy's taking a good while, too.
Get to 20. Get to 20.
That's gone.
If you get to 20 before
left too.
If you get to 20 before the minute, I don't think you're going to do it, but you have a little bit of a chance. There we go. Now we're going. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, if he gets to like 22,
oh yeah,
he's gonna make it real tight.
Throw it.
Okay.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Oh, hit the foul
wow.
ball. You got the 20. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Nope.
Your boy's still sweating his butt off right now.
Come on.
That's gone.
Is it?
Oh, it didn't go.
Ooh. Oh,
He almost caught 20. He got to 20 with a minute.
He's got 1 minute. He's not going to get to 32.
He got hot. Honestly, he just hit about 9 in about a minute.
If I thought about this when I went to the restroom.
What'd you think?
You always think when you pee.
That's true. And shower. And drive.
And drive. Those the good thinking times.
Teammates, both of you, that you played with, that you think that you could send one to the home run derby.
Nick Castellanos. No doubt.
No, at LSU.
At LSU, Matt Clark.
Matt Clark. No, that you played with.
He played with Matt Clark.
You played with Matt Clark? Oh, yeah. But freshman year?
Sophomore year. Matt Clark's not. He wasn't. He was.
Guys, that's an old name.
He was just here 1 year though,
yeah.
So it seems like it was forever ago because he wasn't like. Yeah, he was here the first year we went to.
2008.
The World Series. He was there that year.
Was that the? What?
That was the. You remember the Chad Jones and Matt Clark in the old Rosenblatt Stadium? Actually, no. Was that? Yeah, I think it was. They were both hitting homers in the old Rosenblatt.
I know.
You saw Chad too, but yeah.
Yeah, I never played with Matt. He went APA. Look at him.
Had to go down and get one.
He's not going to be able to do it.
He's tired.
Yeah. I don't know if he can miss again.
He can't. I mean, he couldn't have missed. He couldn't afford to miss the minute.
Wow.
Can't have that.
Well, Dad's tired too.
Yeah,
he's getting some bad pitches.
You boys just had a better pace, honestly.
Yep. And
that's a pace that's tough to keep up with.
The BP pitcher got it where he needed to be.
He got on a very good groove in that second half of the first.
Balls out his eyes. He's hitting them out.
Oh, he's digging. Oh my God! No, those kids are kind of skilled.
He did catch it off the hop.
Oh, he's dead, dude.
He got the last one. 24. I mean, that's still a good number.
That's right. That's good for us. Good. Thank you for your service, Corey.
I mean, dude, he got off to a slow start and he's 8 down. Like, I think he had if you're going to go at that pace, you can't afford to miss.
Yeah.
But back to your question, guys I played with in home run derby, and this is going to be crazy, like Mason Katz. He actually won I think he won the college home run derby in Omaha, or maybe came out second his junior year. Mason, he could do it. You talk college teammates.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would not pick me, obviously.
Yeah,
can't do it.
Jason Bate it.
Don't like it.
But Sean, Mason Katz showed up to a New Orleans softball league whenever Sean was playing, and they called it a ringer, and it was Katz. And they said that he was just yucking beers, and they're like, throw me. It was overhand, so it's not hard, but you're playing with like a cat head, and he was just.
What does that mean?
What's that mean? A softer ball. But
I hate those. Yeah. Because if you don't hit it perfect, you spin the shit out of it.
They're impossible to play the infield with because it's literally moving across the field.
Yeah.
But it's fun to play overhand, and they don't throw as hard as they can. They're kind of, it's like BP.
Right.
But apparently cats just went like back to back to back to back to back. And they're like, okay, you shouldn't be here. And he's like, I know.
He has some juice, man. He's not a big dude, but he's got some juice.
Just a good, compact, quick swing that he fucking turns on it.
Hits a golf ball.
No doubt. What does he do now? He's been on the show a couple of times for Colada.
Oh, really?
Awesome dude.
Yeah, he's great. One of my best friends. He works for Fleming Construction in New Orleans. That's his mom, and his grandfather started it. And so his mom and his uncle run it, and he's going to take over.
In New
He
Orleans?
used to do medical devices, and then he wanted to do his own thing for a little bit until he did that.
Good for Catsy.
Yeah, great guy.
Did you hear the story about who were the two guys playing with Tiger? Max Homa and Fitzpatrick, but obviously Homa was very excited to play with Tiger. He's like, I was wondering what he was going to call me because Tiger's a big, put a Y on it at the end of like whoever you are. Like if you're like Mikey, he wouldn't have to do anything for you, but he might have gone Tookie, like something like that.
Right.
And so the first day, he was like, hey, went to go meet him, and he's like, what's up, homie? And he's like, I've been Maxie my whole life, never really liked it, and Tiger hits me with a homie, and he's like, yes, I finally made it. Next day when they're doing scorecards, they're asking like, who's got, oh, I've got Maxie's. He's like, oh no, I'm back to Maxie again. But for that one fleeting moment,
I think he realized like, damn, homie's too much of like
my homie,
like my friend. Like it's not too much. It's not your nickname.
Right, but for that one moment, Tiger Woods called me homie.
This is it. This is Jack's moment right here.
He's locked in over there.
Does this ball get out? Oh, I'm about to say,
almost.
God, I wish you said.
Oh, he's gonna go over.
Thrower.
Oh,
who would you pick
This
if you
guy
could
is
pick?
This is what happened to me. This is what happened to me. Cutters.
He's kind of throwing hard.
He's not gonna do it, boys.
Who's his matchup? Oh, Pete Alonso.
Oh, that
He's
ball's
fucked.
gone.
That's
he
two.
just killed that guy.
He's hit two.
Yeah, he's gotta get hot.
Mm-mm.
He's not doing it. He's cutting it off. He's cutting his swing off.
These are all getting out though.
Not that one.
Not that one.
He didn't cut that one off.
He's just trying to like. Just cut
Is that
it
person in full uniform?
Who? The BP guy?
Uh huh.
They all are.
No, I'm talking.
Oh, there we go.
The people in writing, like some of these people
There
in
we
full
go.
regalia.
Nope.
Goodness.
Nope.
Right center.
Yep.
That got out. Both of those did.
He's got such easy juice.
Ridiculous juice.
Call early timeout.
Well, he had to. He had to regroup.
He's
He's
halfway
still
through.
got 9. He's gonna end up with 25. Watch.
That was a real bad 145, and he still got 9.
Who would you pick to throw BP for you?
I don't know anymore.
There's not somebody. I shelled.
I know there's been three different. I know there's been three
different
different batting practice pitchers that I've had that I've said, hey, if I'm in a home run derby, you're throwing for me, but no one really sticks out.
Like I shelled our head coach. For some reason, I didn't like him. So
I just need a guy who
fire.
has good rhythm and good pace. Like I don't need you to throw a million miles an hour, and I don't need too much of a lollipop, but I need someone who I know is going to be consistent with where I need it to be.
Do you like when they go with the show?
No.
Obviously, you want the step.
I want to step. I don't care if you're
I don't
short or
mind
not.
the step, but like, just throw it. Be consistent. No, and I don't want to weigh in either.
He's throwing it way in.
95 at 50, definitely not going out. I like this angle. 111.
This is way cooler.
This
angle's way better.
That may go.
So you can tell off the numbers.
They actually should do like
That
3/4 of the
too.
screen, the left angle, and give you kind of just the.
That's not gonna go.
the
I can tell off the
landing on that
numbers.
side.
Not gonna go.
I would love a catcher cam.
Oh,
Got a chance. Yeah,
that's because of the
got a
ball.
chance.
That's because of the ball.
Yeah, I mean he hit it. What was it? 117.
111 maybe.
Oh, he didn't take.
Oh, it was 111 at 17.
So you're looking at
That's gone.
That's gonna.
That's ball. That's
Exit
Velo-
velo launch angle. That
exit
ball's
velo
way
launch
out.
angle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Way out.
Both of those are going.
Way out.
We're not hitting
Not coming
495.
back.
Way out. Nope.
Coming back.
He got to hurry.
That one was deep.
Not coming back.
He hadn't had
440 yet either.
That was 439. Oh.
No, that 117 was the laser over the wall.
I know, but he had 472.
No, he has one. He has 30 seconds right now.
You got to do it twice.
Yeah, he doesn't have the minute. Oh, you have to do it twice for 30 seconds.
That one might do it.
It's had 2 deep ones?
What's that?
Oh, no. You got to get one more, guy.
He's over it.
He'll get to 20.
Yeah, but he needs to get one more 440.
He's out of juice.
He's over it. He's over it.
We said it. His swing is too long.
It's not long. It's just...
It exerts a lot.
Oh, yeah. He's still got 18, though, with the 30 seconds. He gets a 25, maybe.
Or the first guy had some juice.
Told y'all, dude. Julio Rodriguez is unbelievable.
You didn't say to pick him.
Told you he's on a dark horse. I did say that.
Albert's not dark horse.
I still think Soto is going to do it because Soto can get in a stance and just swing like that all day and hit homers. He doesn't exert a ton of energy when he swings.
He's having a big load. It's very just it's simple.
He's on a knee. He's exhausted.
Yeah, I mean those are daddy hacks.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They're all exhausted.
Yeah.
Whether you think they are, they're all.
What
exhausted.
is that compared to? Like
nothing. I mean, nothing really. Imagine literally.
It's hard to replicate that.
Oh, I guess it's kind of like a long drive competition where you're just
imagine you being on a tee and
let me hit 15 drivers
as hard as you can,
and then you'd be like, God, I'm tired. That's there's really nothing else that I can't even. I can't think of anything else.
If you're gonna do this, and if you want to conserve energy, you have to say, okay, I have to be efficient with the homers. I can't miss.
Yeah.
So you don't rush. It's hard to do. Schwarber's is going to be good too because he just flicks his wrist.
Little question from the chat before we get going.
That's
any
a
of
killer
us
right there.
Can't take. He's over it. He's done.
He's been over it. Go ahead. What was the question?
Any of us making the trip to NOLA for FSU, LSU?
I wonder if a few of us are going to be there.
I think some might.
It's possible.
So that is part of what we are actually in conversations with right now at Caesars. We will be there doing some stuff from the field and stuff before. We are going to have...
Have you ever watched a game from the field?
At LSU. Not a full game. It's hard because big motherfuckers are in your way. You can't see.
No, I have no chance.
But we are going to have some giveaways leading up to the game with some really cool things. We're not going to announce what we're giving away yet because we need to come up with how we're going to do it. But, yes, we will be there. We are actually – can I announce that? No, I probably can't announce that to you.
What?
Something's cooking.
Hypothetically?
Something's cooking. No hypothetical. Something's cooking that the show could possibly
go
have
ahead and
something
scan
cool.
that QR code.
Yeah. Go ahead and scan the QR code. Just use MikeDup15. Sign up for the app. And we got some really cool things coming. The show could be traveling. Just say that.
I didn't even know that.
Could be. Something's cooking.
On wheels.
On wheels.
Off the rails.
Off the rails. Great.
I'd like to watch the game with y'all. That would be fun.
That'd be good.
I think we have different styles.
God, I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear how ridiculous Lloyd gets during football season. Oh my God.
We're gonna be together.
Me and Jared.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to hear this.
Me and Jared watch the game very similar to each other. So me and Jared always text each other about the way we think about the game. And then we have our friends who watch it as a fan. And I'm like, this is unbelievable.
I can't wait to hear
what do you think I do? You
come
don't
out of Lloyd's mouth.
Oh, no. You were watching it in pure fan mode.
Oh, man.
I watch it in a fan mode, too. But,
I'm looking at coverages.
Mm-hmm. I bet you are. Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Oh, my God. It's going to be great.
Polar Bears winning this thing.
That's a long windup. You better not miss.
Oh, he's taking forever.
Is this the same guy?
This is taking too long. He ain't going to do it. BP pitcher's going to mess him up.
Is this the same guy that hits Stone?
Nice,
yeah,
nice
he
double
definitely
here.
had the same guy.
I'm really just noticing the umpire telling him when he can throw and when he can't.
Oh, my God.
That ball's crushed.
Have y'all seen that already?
That ball's crushed.
Was that 495, you think? He's hitting.
He's the guy who's going to do the 495. 480.
Or Juan
480.
Soto.
Ooh.
Soto hit one 520 last year.
Yeah, Soto could do it too.
I mean, that ball's
these balls are getting hammered.
Night.
Stay fair.
How has he not gotten over 440 yet?
Oh,
There you
did.
go.
479. That ball's not coming back.
Dude, the camera work is he's gonna get a crick in his neck.
I mean, he's going way back to center.
They got a pace meter on this thing now.
Oh.
Oh my, that might be the one.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, another.
440. He just.
Oh,
He's
no.
just
495 is gonna be tough. Look at that lean. I mean,
Thick air.
it's thin air over there.
And not with this heat.
It's just not very elevated.
Yeah.
We should have known better because of where it was last year.
Yeah, but look, Juan Soto hasn't gotten there.
No chance, kid. Jesus, get him out my game. Kid's in a swimsuit out there in right field. Like, you don't think he's a liability?
Time. Hey, Acuna's still in play.
He's
He's got a minute bonus.
No, it's over for him.
It's over.
It's over for him.
He's on his phone.
He's got
He
the
doesn't
phone out.
want. He doesn't want it anymore.
No.
He's like, I'm tired. I'm
He's
doing.
on his-
That wasn't as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
He did it
He's
last
done
year.
it before. Yeah.
I'm saying that wasn't as fun as
Where
I thought
was
it
the one
gonna
that
be.
he did that he was really good in?
Colorado.
Was it
last
It
year?
was it last year? in
That's
Colorado?
why he hit a 520.
That's what I'm saying. I think we got duped.
No, he didn't get duped. It's just I knew 495 was gonna be deep, like far.
I just went with y'all.
I mean, he hit 480. It's only 15 more
That was
feet.
and that was yaboed.
It's only 15 more feet. You still have some guys that have some juice. Pujols is not getting a 495, but
What if he does it? Like, what if he just rows up for one and hits it 500 feet?
Yeah, he won't.
Could you wind it? Oh, look, no Gatorade for him. He went straight water.
it's nice.
Not
Cut out the calories.
No free ads.
Cut the calories.
I'm a big Gatorade Zero guy.
It's fake.
I'm slowly getting to the Gatorade Zero guy.
What are you now?
Gatorade.
I like Powerade.
You still drink real Gatorade?
No.
I like the
Not-
Powerade.
What, Powerade
give me
Zero?
diarrhea.
Actually, that is the one I was on. Powerade Zero, not Gatorade Zero.
Get on these.
Nah, I don't like those.
I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
But I've started drinking these, and now I'm having these more than water, which I don't know if it's good or bad.
Oh! Didn't get up.
That one is.
That's staying fair.
That's how you hit 495. You got to get up in the top of the zone.
Mm. Would you change your approach?
Of course. Oh.
For what? BP?
Like home run derby?
Yeah, that's why a lot of those guys don't do it.
He's hurting, dude.
He's not going to make it.
I told you all that.
Your boy's pace at the start of the game was ridiculous.
He's
I don't know.
21. He's the youngest one.
I don't know if you that pace, that BP pitcher too though, like the no step, that pace was ridiculous.
Now he realized, okay, I got an extra minute, so I just got to get some out of here. Oh, look at that
Ooh.
easy catch.
He needs to get 2 more.
No, he's gonna get to it. It's not gonna be his best round, but
He's just trying to beat
That kid
Acuna
almost
right now.
died.
there we go.
Who did we pick to win?
I'll pick Soto.
Okay, I'm with you. I picked Soto also.
That ball may be the 495. That went out the stadium.
No.
They didn't show the ball that went out the stadium.
Is it that one?
No, the two before it.
It went out of the stadium.
That ball was
Oh,
smashed.
that needs to get. Yeah, he'll get advance. He'll advance.
You have 17 now? Yeah, he's got a minute left.
Just 2.
Hey, 32 is
No Gatorade. They don't sponsor me, dog. Give me that water.
the short bottle.
No, I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get to 400. The one that went out of the stadium, I thought had a chance.
No. 480.
I guess that
No,
one
that's his
it
second
wasn't even
homer.
longer than this one then.
But that was dead center.
Good lord.
We can't get projected distance on that if it doesn't hit anything.
This one. Look at that.
That ball's mushed.
Boy, that is exhausting. I'm exhausted watching it.
I don't know. Do you think they like? There's no way they like this better than the old format where you got 10 outs and just.
Maybe.
Which you're not as tired.
No, not the old one.
That's okay. Okay.
He's
There's
gonna
2.
go ahead and hit 4 in a row and end it. Nope. No, the first one didn't go out. Oh, no.
That's going out.
No way.
That's going out.
It did go out. Oppo.
I did win $1 off of Mikey on Rory's putt.
You did.
Which I love to do.
He beat him. Oh, I guess the number matters.
Oh.
That's right. The number matters.
Or it doesn't. He's calling it at 21.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that's got to be close.
That ball's got to be close to 40.
Huh?
I like how they counted it, even though he already beat.
We got to get numbers on that one, huh?
If I lose that bet because they didn't count that home run, that's Vegas talking.
That ball's crushed.
We'll never know.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That is.
Watch, so
They're talking about
like
it.
494.
How is that not registered at Fort? That's a great swing.
Yeah. That one's gone.
Okay. Good show. Great show. We got 2 segments to do before we shut it down. Shut it down. You want to give me the not my fault?
Oh, it's a video.
Okay.
So I'll have to pull it over on the screen. Let me get to my document. We had a bunch of stuff in here.
We had a ton, but it was a lot about the draft. We got through a lot of it.
It's good stuff.
I mean, we had the home run derby that kind of distracted us.
No, I'm
Hey,
glad we did that.
None of that on here. No yawning. Oh, that 21st homer did not count.
That was the one, too.
They
Guarantee you that was the one.
They know. All right, so here's the Not My Fault, brought to you by
Dose.
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 Dose. Dose. Dose. Which we should do for dinner.
I do. We need a dose for dinner.
Maybe next time.
All right. You're going to give it to... Oh, it's a video.
You're on your headphones? Oh, awesome.
How are you the last one to show up to your own party? That is messed up. What? Your birthday party? What are you talking about? What?
Surprise party!
Surprise party?
Are you drunk?
Of course I am. It's a party.
You guys can come out here and mess it up. Seriously.
I was wondering where all the cars were.
How stupid can you be?
Well, why didn't you just say it's a surprise party?
There's people here to see you. Happy birthday.
Is this real, you think?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Dude, how are you the last one to show up to your own party? That is messed up. What? Your birthday party? What are you talking about?
This is me. I would do that.
Surprise party!
Surprise party?
Are you drunk?
Of course I am. It's a party.
Of course I am. It's a
You guys
party.
can come out here and mess this up. Seriously.
Y'all think he was actually not told that it was a surprise
Can
party?
you be?
I think he just, they didn't put...
Here's the deal.
I think he didn't put the 2 and 2 together.
Right, he wasn't picking
It's
up the
not
phone,
his
putting
fault
down.
if they didn't tell him it was a surprise party.
But you got to put the clues together. That like I was
He's
wondering
drunk.
where the cars are. See, this same thing happened to me at the
Well,
end.
that's
Okay,
being-
wait. It's also their fault for letting him sit outside by himself.
Yeah,
at
that's
the front door.
yeah, no doubt. If it's
Well,
a
nobody
surprise
wanted to
party,
talk
why
to
is
him
it,
anymore. He's hammered.
if it's a surprise party, why are you letting him sit out? Plus, it's his fault for not asking. Like, if you're thinking about these things, why don't you ask? Ask the questions to somebody that probably knows the answer to.
Yeah.
Don't just assume or something.
This party's for Eric. Where the hell is he?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, it's a surprise party.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why I think it's staged.
that's what I told the when he got kicked out the West Virginia game. That's what I told him. He's like, "You been drinking tonight, son?" I was like, "Absolutely. It's a night game at Tiger Stadium." I was 18. He's like, "Get the hell out of here."
Have you been drinking, sir? Yes.
Hell
it's a
yeah.
party.
If
Are
you
you
saw
not?
if you saw me acting that way, what do you
think
think?
happened?
Are you drunk?
You would
Yes.
be. I would be more nervous about you if you were sober doing
Like,
this.
what?
Yeah, he's crazy.
It's Saturday, a night game in Tiger Stadium,
8
and I'm
p.m.
acting this
So what
way.
do you think? Is it your fault? Is this not my fault or what?
That's his fault.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
his
really
fault.
not his fault.
It's his fault. It's both their fault, but it's his fault. Like, You've got to have a savvy soul stepper. You got to have awareness.
But I would say because of what he did and how he acted, that makes the surprise party more memorable.
Yeah.
That's a great. Otherwise, just like
For sure.
Remember when Eric did this, and you're just like, hell yeah, that's a great memory.
Can't tell Eric anything.
Yeah.
He ruins everything.
Or you should have told him something.
Right. Or you should have told him.
Just make sure Eric's in the back of the party next
doubt.
time. Hey, you don't get to sit up.
You don't get to sit in front of the house. We wasted the good surprise on you. God damn it.
Go to the back.
But they'll play
Hooters.
But if that video is
Sit
real,
in the
they'll play
bathroom
that at
until we
like
tell you
every
to come
family
out.
reunion.
Yeah.
No doubt. I hope it's real. I hope it's not staged.
Yeah, if that's real, they'll play
That
it all
felt
the time.
real.
Yeah, it's probably real. Okay, curtain call is brought to you by who?
Does.
No.
No.
Come on, dude. Lance Beal. No spite bets.
No spites.
But curtain
Just
calls. Lance Beal. Curtain call to Lance Beal, attorney at law in Lafayette.
You went to yours or mine? They're on two different ends of the spectrum.
So I'll do. Okay, you go yours.
Brandon LaFell, because posted the little wide receiver list yesterday, and dude was getting destroyed in the replies.
But he had a great year. Great
But
career.
he had a good career at LSU. People forget the numbers just because he did have some drop issues, but still put up great numbers.
We had to get LASIK. Didn't he get LASIK?
No, that was Dwayne Bowe.
Dwayne Bowe.
But, if you don't think he's in the top 5, fine, but he's in the conversation.
25 touchdowns, 14 yards per catch. This is in a
This
era.
is a different era. You can't go stats on
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But still, 25
100%.
touchdowns in the era that doesn't have.
No, I agree.
No, but he was getting
Odell had 12.
Right, he was getting.
Yeah.
And he's like you said, he's saying that in a sense of like he doesn't belong in the conversation. He belongs.
Right.
Definitely belongs in the conversation.
If you're talking strictly LSU, he's probably better than the production that Odell put out. Not because of Odell.
He did it. He was better.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
numbers wise, he's better. Like statistics wise, he's better than Odell.
Because at least he played under Jimbo, correct?
Yeah.
So at least it was some sort of an offense.
Yeah.
He was under Jimbo for
2 years with Jamarcus.
really 1 year because he was a redshirt freshman. So he played it that 1 year, and then,
Ugh.
But deserves to be in the conversation.
What was that change like for y'all whenever you went from Jimbo to just strictly less?
you went from Jimbo to Gary, which obviously was less, but Gary was
still multiple.
just not Jim. He's not Jimbo. Just wasn't.
That's all you can say.
He's a nice guy. Just wasn't Jimbo.
The magician.
My curtain call
Simple.
is your boy, the Australian. Cam.
Oh, my brother.
Hey, your brother. Your lookalike. He not for winning the Open, obviously. Shout out to that, but curtain call is to interview afterwards. Got the trophy, and the interview afterwards was, "What are you gonna do?" Blah blah blah. He goes, "I fully intend to see how many beers fit in to this trophy," and confirmed 2. Only 2 beers fit in that trophy. I'm sure he put a couple beers in at a time.
It's pretty much exactly 2. Had a good night last night with it. Yes. Hey guys, I guess everyone's been asking the question of how many beers fit in the claret jug. It's pretty much exactly 2. Had a good night last night with it. Yes.
How much
There we go.
sleep do you
Hey,
think
guys,
that guy got?
He's Australian, bro.
Everyone's
Australians
been
party
asking the question
hard.
of how many
Fosters.
beers
The
fit
hardest.
in the
Hard.
claret jug. It's pretty much exactly 2.
So shout out
Last night with it.
to my Australian.
Hey guys, I guess everyone's been asking the question of how many beers fit in the claret jug.
That's okay. I'm happy for him. I like him. Go
I do
ahead.
too. I think
Cheers.
he was. I think mine might be more of a not my fault, or it might be the first ever throw in the towel on this couple because. Get ready.
He called timeout already.
It's 1-4.
He stinks.
They told you he wasn't going to get to it. He wasn't going to.
He also hit one off the top of the wall that bounced up. That reminded me of what happened because he's the guy that knocked the homer off against.
Him?
Yep. Jose Ramirez is the one who hit the ball, bounced off the wall twice, and I knocked over the fence. Gave him a homer. Should have been a double. You're welcome.
He is thick. Okay.
What if he hits 400? What if he hits 501 homers in his career, and Mikey is the one that?
Or 499.
499. No, 500 on the dot.
What if he hits 499, but literally hits 500 because
Dude,
the
he
one
might
that Mikey
mention-
gave him?
You would mention you.
No, he'll never mention me.
And thank you for that in Detroit, that one cold evening. But my curtain call is a New York couple that this man's sex drive was so high, his wife suggested that they get a sex doll made in her image. So anytime he feels like having sex and she doesn't, they have the doll. But now he's been doing that so much with the doll that now they've been a throuple.
This is so close to not my fault.
$1,800.
$1,800.
Like, I can't believe you put this as a curtain call. Like, this is a not my fault 100%.
Yeah, that's what I said. It could have been both, but I might have put
so it depends on what your curtain call part of it is. Is it on the wife for suggesting it, or is it for the husband having the high libido?
Right. So that's what I was going to say. It was a curtain call to her for her being able to be like, look, recognize the situation. Like, hey, this is pretty spot on. Instead of sending him and like keep telling him no all the time, it's like, here, I'll just give you this. And it's just, it's a great. That's what's a curtain call. It's a great semblance for where relationships can be and people figuring it out along the way. Like, all right, you don't want to have sex all the time? Well, here's a carbon copy of me that you can have sex with, and then it turns her on at some point that they all have sex together.
Well, that's what I just got to. Now they call her her. It's a person kind of. They're talking as a person. I'm like, well, this is weird.
I feel like that thing's going to get real weird and real dark real quick.
It's probably already gotten there.
How do you wash it?
Oh my goodness.
I don't want it. I don't know. I'll never find that out.
My curtain call will go to. My curtain call will go to. I'll say the name after before. It's basically me giving him his flowers for as illustrious of a career as he's had, for as many All-Star Game appearances as he's been in, for the MVP seasons that he's put up. This will be Clayton Kershaw's first All-Star Game start ever.
Really?
Ever.
Wow.
And it happens to happen in Dodger Stadium. And what could probably be one of his, this is probably his final contract, I'd imagine, playing.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Shout out to Clayton Kershaw.
Did you know he played on the same team as Matt Stafford?
About to say that, you bitch.
Yeah.
Did you know they played together?
They were high school teammates. You know where they went to school?
Never heard that, though. Somewhere in Dallas?
Highland Park High.
Highland Park High. You know who else was at Highland Park High? Scotty Scheffler.
Was he?
Yep.
Grew up across the street from there. Not really. My uncle did.
32 looks way more impressive as more people hit.
Yeah, that was incredible.
What a great show. Great show.
Great show.
We went from having no guests to having a guest, but having the Dome Run Derby, and y'all don't have to listen to us BS our way through the whole thing. It's great. Wednesday's going to be great. Wednesday we're going to have a lot of guests. I think Wednesday we have a full list. We have
bring your popcorn.
Yeah, we have a pretty good insight. I guess I don't want to say insider, but it is an insider. LSU football program. He's been a lot of different places. A lot of really cool stories. He's one of our.
He's got experience that you would want to hear about.
So he'll be on. Some baseball guys will be on.
Pauly
G's coming on. So it'll be a fun, fast-paced show. But tune in.
Absolutely.
6 to 8 p.m.
Crack a cold one.
Heineken. No home run derby. All-Star game, though. No, All-Star game's Tuesday. Tomorrow. Right?
Celebrity All-Star game.
Yeah, tomorrow. These balls don't even look the same coming off his bat.
No, he's struggling.
And then
I'm not supposed to be in this game.
We will be live, I think.
That kid just robbed one?
We'll be live, I think, Friday, 4:30 to 6 from Uncle Earl's. That is up in the air for right now because one of my best friends is getting married this weekend, and I am a groomsman in his wedding, and I'm trying to finagle and see if I can do both. If not, I'm sorry to the people who listen to us. That takes precedent, I feel like, but maybe I can do both.
Be out the office.
We're trying. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Thank you for tuning in. Again, if you would like to bet on some sports, please use MikeDUp15 as a promo code. We were gonna have. I said we have giveaways coming up very, very, very soon. We're gonna start promoting them very, very, very soon. And part of the giveaway is to use our promo code MikeDUp15 when you sign up for Caesars. Now, obviously, if you already had Caesars and you can't use it, we'll figure. There's other ways to it. But if you don't have Caesars, we know that you don't have it. We can see you. We can tell. And use our code.
I know where you live, and I've seen where you sleep. I swear
you're watching Mik'd Up.
And I know what you did last summer.
You're watching Mik'd Up, listening to Mik'd Up, brought to you by Sterling Automotive. Appreciate all of you on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. If you'd like to listen to us, just found out Lloyd doesn't do all the Friday pods.
That's not true.
He did it last Friday.
I was hammered trying to do it too.
Last Friday.
Rough.
Appreciate you. See you again on Wednesday. Peace.
Podcast.
In between the derby rounds, Alonzo's in the weight room of the stadium lifting weights.
No
Not in the
way.
cage. His video of him deadlifting in a full uniform after that round.
That's all show, bro.
Yeah, he's a show guy.